leader that's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope, trying to find a fiend. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard, then I fall, that it never worked. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard, then I fall, that it never worked. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go and go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm Curry from 3. All nets for smoker cars and small bets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Coon got the whole town lit.
Yo, what's the word? Happy Sunday to everybody. What's up, JB? What's good,
What's going
brother?
on, big dog?
Man, look, it's
We
been
in
a
here.
long time coming, man.
I know, man.
We
Reunited.
You feel me?
The gang.
Back in the game. We waiting for the game to pull up, man. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all enjoying y'all Sunday. Hope y'all team didn't lose. Do you don't really fuck with sports, do you?
No, I do. I like football. I'm like a highlight watching type of guy.
Gotcha.
But I've been pretty impressed with the Jaguars, man. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause that's
Bro.
close. So it's like, yeah. And my barber is a Jaguar fan.
Word.
So I just, I rep them just because of him. Never switch up on the barber.
It'd be like, hey, facts. You can't cheat on your barber. Say some slick shit if you want to.
Hey, for real. It's over.
It's a wrap. Yeah. So, man, damn it, my damn Chiefs, man. We on the wire, dog.
Oh, yeah. Y'all looking rough right now, bro.
Jesus.
What do you think the problem is like with y'all? What you think the initial problem?
We can't finish in the red zone. We going 90-yard. We getting down the field. We starting at the 8, getting down to the 5 and kicking field goals. We can't get in the end zone.
So you think it's Mahomes, or you think it's just like all the other pieces, like receivers and running back?
I can't blame Mahomes, man, because he's so like every mistake he make up for it times 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the defense, they'll have an off game. Like we got 15 sacks as a unit. Man, Myles Garrett got 19 by himself.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all got Myles Garrett? I thought he was on.
No. He in
Brown.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like all our defensive players got less sacks than that one dude.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely not good.
Hell no, we can't get to the quarterback.
So would you say y'all ain't got enough weapons no more? Like,
I think we got 2. Well, okay, so we got injuries. That's one thing. One of our draft picks got injured.
Yeah. Then y'all got Hollywood for a receiver.
Dog, look, and
I ain't trying to. You know what? I kind of like Hollywood when he was on Baltimore, but I only looked at Hollywood as like just a up and coming receiver. But nothing like standout receiver. Like I think I feel like he's gonna grow into something okay, but like for as like a standout star, like not yet. That's gonna take some time. And for him to already go to the Chiefs, which is you could tell he was gonna have to fill in like some big shoes that I don't think he was really like qualified to fill.
Yeah, nah, he ain't wide receiver 1. We got Rasheed Rice. Rice is cooking.
Okay.
But he had a 6-game suspension, so we had to play the first 6 games without him. Because remember that wreck shit he did?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we lost him, got him back. Well, then Xavier Worthy got hurt, wide receiver 2. He got hurt in game 1.
That's the other guy.
He got hurt. So it's just, I think that towards the end, our tough schedule's over. So now we just got to win out. You know,
it'll be smooth sailing to maybe get y'all in that, the wild card type.
That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just get in there.
Yeah. I want to see that. I wish the Ravens would be able to like make a turnaround.
I don't know what happened. That game when they played us.
They started off bad. That's what happened.
What's the name got hurt? Fucking Lamar got hurt.
He did get hurt, and they had to back up. I think it was Huntley or something in there. Tanking it. Yeah, it was bad.
It's hard to win with a backup quarterback.
It is. You're right. It's only a few that can step in and still keep up that same momentum. Now Indianapolis is gonna have to do the same thing because I want to say Daniel Jones. I think he messed his ACL up.
Yep. Hey, they lost today. They took a big L. They started out strong, so hopefully
their record's still good.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
good, but they ain't man. They got to play Seahawks. They got to play
Yeah.
juggernauts at the end. So
Yep.
Broncos too. They look good, but they ain't got no easy games no more.
No, they don't. Yeah, exactly. See, now the teams who had the easier beginning schedules is about to get exposed in the end, kind of. Like you
Exactly.
said, Broncos. 'Cause I mean, when you start seeing some of these teams and they records, you like, bro, how you got that record? You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So yeah, shit about to get unveiled real
Exactly.
quick.
Yep. So nah,
Yeah.
we'll be all right, man. We got to play the Texans today. Number one defense in the league with three of
Okay.
our, but we got 3 offensive linemen hurt. 3
And
first
Texans
string.
and Texans got who they got back now? They quarterback. What's his name?
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud is back. So yeah, I
Yep.
mean, see
It's
how
gonna be
that
a
one
game.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, man, shit. Enough for the sports. I don't do you watch basketball? I don't watch basketball.
I used to, bro, but I fell off big time. I used to see. Like I said, I'm a highlight type of guy. I just get
Okay.
all the time. But I used to watch basketball highlights all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, man, it's just I don't know. It's just so many games, and they all kind of like meshed together. I'm like, I don't know which one to really pay attention to. So I just kind
Right.
of fell off watching the highlights on them.
Facts.
You
You
know,
you
but
know
I
what oh, go ahead, go ahead.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what'll lock you in is if you start betting.
Facts. Yeah. Then you feel
That
like that shit turned to a job. Then
yeah.
it's like, all right, I gotta make sure I got what's his
Yeah.
name in the
Yeah. Hold on. Who hurt over there?
yeah.
Let me see who they play.
Let me
Yeah,
go ahead
you
and
start.
swap him out real quick.
Right. Strategy.
Damn, I need an audible. That should be like that. I used to do that like some years ago, man. I used to do a lot of like fantasy betting and whatnot. But like you said, you got to be locked in. If you ain't
Facts.
locked in, you gonna mess up.
Right. You
Uh,
blind gambling, you just throwing
yeah,
your
yeah,
bread out there.
yeah. You got like 3 players that's out for that night. Your
Mhm.
lineup cooked.
Facts. Bro, that'll mess the whole game up.
It will. It will, man. It
That'll mess
will.
up. Hell
I used
yeah.
to be really into basketball too when I used to play like NBA 2K.
Okay.
When I used to
So
play 2K, I was heavy into watching like basketball simultaneously as I'm playing the game.
right. You over
Yeah.
here and over 2 screens type.
Nah, not like 2 screens, but if I'm like actively like grinding on 2K, it makes me want to watch basketball more in real life
Got you.
while I'm playing 2K.
Got you.
So I would kind of, that's when I was like into like watching more basketball, and then I would watch it based on certain players too. Like
Okay.
I was always a fan of like, Lonzo Ball, when he
Uh-huh.
came out. So I was watching it because of him. His brother, I was a fan of him. And then like other star players, when they start getting shuffled around on certain teams, you kind of want to see what they doing over there. So I kind of just
Right.
check in, watch these highlights real quick. But
Hell yeah.
outside of that, like to be locked in, die hard, like
Yeah. I ain't with it.
shit is
I think that's what happened. I used to like the Magic. I used to like the Bulls, but then you start becoming a player person. Like you don't like
exact.
the whole team.
It made a trend, yeah, bro. That shit has really transitioned. I know people always call people like that like bandwagon riders,
Hmm.
but it has turned into a player sport now. Like you appreciate the player more than the team.
Yep.
Because now we see like, how stuff happen over time. You start seeing the truth on how organizations are ran or whatnot. And you start separating from the organization and you start focusing on just your favorite player and where they transition that through their career now.
Facts.
So that's
Yeah.
what ended up happening.
Yeah. Watching the journey.
Yeah, you watch the journey. Like I don't care about the legacy of the Bulls because and then once you get into the history on who owned it, so if you start looking at like it's a white dude that probably owned it anyway,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel even more disconnected, but you're gonna feel more connected to the player.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
that's how people be feeling after a while, I think.
Yeah. I couldn't after Jordan was gone. After NBA jams, you said 2K. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I was done at the NBA jam. Shit, I wasn't paying
Damn. Oh
attention.
yeah, that's way back now.
I'm old, JB. You know what I'm
How old are
saying?
you?
I'm 40.
Oh shit. Damn,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, so you'll be like my big brother then, because my older brothers, my middle brother is 6 years older than me, and my
Mm,
oldest brother is 10 years older than me. So I'm the youngest.
okay. Oh, you
So
baby
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I'm baby bro. So yeah, like when you mention NBA jams, that's all the stuff they used to play and shit like that.
Yep.
Like the last hard basketball game, real talk, before like the 2Ks and shit was really popping,
What's that?
was NBA Street.
See, I never played Street.
Oh boy, you tripping. But
Street, what was that? That's PlayStation
It was
or
PlayStation, I think.
I
NBA
didn't know.
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Mm-mm. I
The
ain't never.
best, bro. The best basketball game ever, dog. I'm telling you, it was lit. That game was lit, bro.
Dog. But you know what? Is it 5-on-5 or is it like the 2-on-2
They had
still?
it. They had it. Nah, it was different, bro. Like you could do, I think maybe 3-on-3s. You could
Okay.
do maybe 4v4. I think you kind of had an option on multiple setups,
Got you.
but it was lit though.
That's what's
It was
up.
lit because you could still use NBA players, and you had like the street ballers too,
You had
like
the N1 and them
stretch
niggas
with
on
the
there.
afro.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that game was lit. Nah, yeah, that's one of them games, bro. That's that like is in everybody's memory if you played it, but you said you was already out
Yeah.
at that point.
I was off the sticks. I got on
Okay.
I got on that rap shit and I didn't even play games no more. I was
Nah, I
like,
feel that. I feel that.
you know what I'm saying? I
That's
was
like my
just
oldest. See, that's like my oldest brother because both my brothers in the music industry too. But my
okay.
oldest, he really engulfed in it. So he got off of everything early on. So he was engulfed in it like 18. To where
Okay.
he quit playing games, all that stuff. But my
Yep.
middle brother, he always did with a dabble. He still enjoy entertainment.
Yeah. Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what happened to me.
I feel you.
When I graduated high school, I was like, this is what I'm doing.
That's what it take though.
Doing rap.
That's what it take. Yeah, that's what it take though.
Yeah. Facts.
For real.
Cal 10, what up, boy?
What's good with you, man? What's good?
All right, what's
Chilling,
good, though?
man. This my bro from KC, Cal 10, and this my bro from the A,
What's
JB.
going on, Cal?
All right, what's good with you, man? How you doing?
Hey, good, man. Nice to meet you.
Hey, man,
Hey,
it's all right to meet you.
he put me in the game.
I don't do that.
He did. He put me in the game, and then he left. He said, "Fuck it, you got it."
Y'all
He set
boys,
me up.
hey, take the wheel. hey, I done jumped out the driver's seat.
Right. Where JB at? Drive, nigga, drive. I left the keys in the car.
Hey, I'm on the side of the road. Keep going.
You feel me?
Y'all got this shit. Yo, that's funny as hell.
Hell yeah. Nah,
I
that's
ain't
my
gonna lie,
brother.
bro. Yeah. I definitely bowed out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know what's funny? On my community post page, like the last community post was like, show was postponed. We'll resume next week.
That was the last one.
I never came back. I was like, damn.
Nah, it's
That's
cool
funny.
because you were still active, so we knew you was straight. You know, niggas start worrying like, damn, what happened? But then you like,
Yeah, you
nah,
still see the reactions, like, oh man, this nigga still making
Yeah.
content.
he Gucci. He
Yeah,
Gucci.
yeah. It's just the lives, and like I said, everything meshed together, bro. Was
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Yeah. Well, shit, you know, you getting it in. We trying to get up there, man. This is my brother. Well, we started the Justice League. He part of the Justice League, and Robin just came in. What's up with you, sis?
Hey, how everybody doing?
All right, what's up, Robin?
I'm good.
Hey, so
Good.
this is the Justice League. Like, who is who? Like,
Yeah,
if
I'm
we
about to
if
make
we
this.
compare.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
a
if
good
he Kyle
question.
10, and is he the Martian Manhunter? No. Who is Kyle? Is Superman? Kyle
Cal he's
L.
the
Superman.
he's the scammer. So who is the scammer in Justice League? We gotta,
Scammer?
yeah, not like he a scammer. Like, nah, I'm just joking. He makes
A scammer? Oh shit!
I done put my nigga business out there.
He just standing at the screen looking at you.
Right. He gonna knock on my door in a minute.
Because
Right. That's what
you
you was
whistle
talking.
blowing.
Right. Nah, but I don't know. We didn't place it like that. I'm gonna give
Okay.
the strongest hero. The strongest is Mac right now.
I
And
feel
then
that,
I'll probably be like, look, I mean, and then my homeboy Double O,
Yeah.
he wild. He got a crazy ass personality too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
And then
what's
we
up.
we got the squad. But
That's what's up, man.
yeah,
It's definitely
man.
good to have a squad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely good to do that. Have a good
Facts.
group of people.
We was JB, did we ever talk about like doing like a meetup for the
You remember we all were kind of talking about like meeting up in I think KC.
yeah.
Because we was talking about Texas and you was like, oh, let's just come to KC. You know, it's like you were saying something about the distance or whatnot. So I was like, shit, it is what it is. We was talking about that with Ash and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna get that together, man.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, when we get into because we got Indiana, Chicago, well, like I said, Indiana, Illinois, KC right now. We got
Okay.
you know, you're gonna be welcome, but we just
Yeah.
building a network, you feel me?
I ain't mad at it, brother.
Yes, sir. So man, let's get into these topics, man, because
Yeah,
I don't know, man. You know, we've been knowing for a long time that relationships is in shambles.
it's crazy.
And I think that people are trying to create relationships that are gonna be fucked up because they don't even know what they doing like everything they looking for is wrong. They
Yeah,
looking dudes looking for girls that look good.
yeah,
Women looking for dudes that got money.
yeah.
And that's not the core of what we, you know what I'm saying, should be looking for, in my opinion. You
No,
can
for
get,
sure.
yeah,
It's like we all know we are very visual creatures,
mm-hmm.
visual and physical, like the male and the female. We know guys can be very visual, like we're very visual creatures or whatnot, and beauty is gonna be subjective to everybody. So certain things I might see a chick. We can probably see a chick and see like where she could be somewhat okay, but some girls might have something that stand out to me more than it might stand out to you. You
Right.
know, and you gotta consolidate what works best for you in your life at that point. So let's say if you a ass man, I'm not trying to prioritize the physical assets, but let's say you a ass man, that might open the door for you to say, you know what, I want to really talk to her. Or let's say you a breast guy, that's gonna open up the door to say, you know what, let me at least do the initial, conversation, and then from there we can kind of open the door and find out all the other things. But when it comes to like face and all that, it just depends on what you prioritize. If you prioritize a face, a body, and then now once we get past that door, how's your mental and your characteristics, and then
Wow.
that's how you kind of concede on a woman.
And
What you
you go,
think?
oh, no, no, no. Oh yeah, go ahead, Robin, go ahead.
I heard her giggling.
Oh, I didn't have anything to say. I would have thought you would have looked at somebody's mentality before that, but I guess men are visual, so you do.
Well, I gotta be honest. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be honest with yourself too, because when you see something that's attractive that you like, it's always gonna be physical first.
Right.
Always gonna be physical first. Mentality is definitely a big part, but that's usually after the initial that I see you and I'm like, that look, because I don't know what your mentality is if I just see you down the street and I want to say something to you. I
Right.
won't find that out until I have a conversation with you. We probably go out, and then from there, I can kind of pick your brain to see what's your interests, what's your likes, the way how you carry yourself, how much you talk, if you're annoying, if you're sweet, if you're a little more aggressive. All that stuff gonna show itself over time, but it's always gonna be physical first. That's usually how it starts out.
Facts. I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey Cal, how did you with your long distance, I mean not long distance, like long-term relationships, what did you like? What drew you to her?
You know, man, my can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Here, let me this over.
Okay.
Damn, hold on.
Somebody frying chicken back there too.
Yeah, my dog, he cooked every episode. Hey Cal, come back. Yeah, I was gonna say go ahead and do the reset real quick. All right, Robin. Now
Can you hear me
you on the
now?
hot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's all
Uh,
good.
nah, man, my bad. I was trying to use those damn headphones. Nah,
Mm.
mine's is developed a friendship first, and then it manifested to a relationship. Me, it was just like kicking in and hanging out with them and long conversations, and then it led to more. That's how my long term relationships worked out.
What if
Okay,
she was ugly?
I was gonna ask you that.
Well, nah, I would say like I mean, but that's that one out that you can run into. I was fortunate to find saying the ones I was with, they
It
both
was already
responded to
attractive.
motherfuckers.
See,
They was
Yeah.
attractive,
yep.
and I think like initially we did like see each other off attraction, but we was like what I'm saying like either it was from my second one was like from we worked with each other and shit, so
Mhm.
like we talked, but what I'm saying you could tell that we had an attraction for each other, but what I'm saying like it built up from there, and then my with my baby mama that was for a long time, like how that shit worked out was like we worked next to each other and always in passing, saying we always got to talking about different shit, and You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of had everybody kind of kicked it with each other. We was all inviting each other out to like different stuff like happy hour, club nights. But like that manifested to something more based off of like conversation.
Got you. Well, this is, you know what, JB, you know what
Mhm.
Cal just solidified?
What
Women can't have male friends.
facts? Yeah.
Can I ask
Well,
a question real quick?
Hey,
Go ahead,
yep,
Robert.
yep.
Can
you're
I
right.
ask a question? When you first saw them, whoever
Cuff
you
cooking
looked
that chicken
at
right
them
now.
also.
That was a question for Cal. What'd you say?
Say it again.
When you first saw whoever you were involved with, did you initially look at their physical?
It was physical at first. I would say like we, we kind of. I mean, to be honest about it, it was definitely physical. We looked at
Robin,
each other
stop
and it's
trying to
like
doubt me.
No, no. I just wanna. I'm curious.
Just playing.
it was definitely physical because it was like we kind of looked at each other. I'm pretty sure if either one of us thought that we was ugly, we wouldn't be up there like flirting with each other like we did. But the the conversation. I know I threw out some corny jokes and she laughed at them.
I want to say
See?
something to that too.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
when
JB.
I mentioned about being physical first, don't think that it's like these extreme markers of beauty because it's not going to be the extreme. You feel me? Because beauty is still subjective. If you look at most people are average. So we're not talking about people that are like drop dead gorgeous. Beauty is still going to be something that can be very simplistic at the same time. And I'll say this: it's easier for y'all than it is for guys a lot of the time. For guys heavily unattractive, it's gonna be harder for him to get in the door, opposed to y'all being someone unattractive because a guy will find stupid reasons to get with you, even if you are someone unattractive. It could be one thing he really like about you. Your toe might just look a certain way, and he like, damn, boy, that toe looking. Ah. It could be
JB,
something small.
Yeah.
I told him last night. I said women look for reasons to disqualify men, and
Yeah,
men look for reasons to qualify women.
exactly.
I
So
won't
he's
challenge it.
he looking
I
at you.
won't.
He like, go ahead, Robin.
I won't challenge it. But just for me personally, I know I'm not every woman, but I don't necessarily look at a guy and be like, I want to talk to him. When I start hearing how he talks and how he thinks, that's what makes me attracted to him.
Yeah, but I'm
And I
pretty sure
don't,
you still gonna have like a certain criteria for like a certain guy to even talk to you, right?
not really.
Like you ain't gonna just like I mean if you see something off the rip and you kind of like, what? Like you already gonna disqualify some guys early on in your mind, whether you do it in person or not.
For me, I'm just talking about me personally.
Yeah.
I didn't really care what they looked like. If they were cute to everybody else, that didn't make me think that they were cute. I was at one point I fashioned myself to be a sapio. I like
Oh, the
how
mentor.
they act. I like how they think. I like how they talk. I like humor. I
Okay.
like you. I don't really care about what's like on the outside because all that can change. But the mindset can't really change to me because like who you are is who you are. You just adapt to stuff.
If a dude in the
So
wheel,
once I see that,
mhm.
go ahead.
If a dude in a wheelchair pull up to you, what you
If a
doing?
dude in a wheelchair,
Yeah,
Hmm.
pull up on you. I'm not trying to be
I
funny.
I'm
want to hear this
I'm
shit.
not trying to be funny,
Yeah.
but I didn't date him, but we were cool. But I liked
No,
his conversation, so I talked to him.
yeah, but I'm saying, would you take him like serious though?
I don't know, but that's kind of messed up. If somebody was in a car accident or something, you don't want to talk to them because they're in a
So
wheelchair.
so like
Oh, but
so
but
like
see
to
now you
expand
now
on
you don't want to bring
I
the
get
truth
what
out.
you're saying, though, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I
gotta
so
didn't.
be
so
honest still. I get it.
so to expand on it more, like so like what if he had good conversation? He talked about good things. He articulated himself well, but he was in a wheelchair. The bottom half
I
of his
don't
body don't work.
really trip off of that.
You
That's
still
just
gonna
me.
Would you?
you gonna be wifey?
I didn't say wifey. I don't want to be wifey to
See,
somebody that
See,
walk.
see, and it's like it's okay to have like your standards. It's okay. See, this thing about it, it sounds good. Like yeah, I get it. You're a sapiosexual. That's cool, but it's still gonna be a sapio to somebody that still meets certain criterias
yep.
in your brain that you still find attractive or whatnot. So I get it, but it's still gonna be. You still gonna have your standards. You just don't want to say that you got standards.
Yeah. Look, Robin, everything you like about him, he on the bus stop. You gonna
I
mess with him?
dated somebody on the bus.
You dated somebody on the did what happened?
We were together for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
was on the bus. So
I could.
why would I like,
Yeah.
and this was like when we were in college, of course, but still, like, some of that stuff, like, I met somebody in school. His housing got messed up with his dorm, and he didn't really have anywhere to go. I slept with him, not like sexually, but I would sleep with him in the car. I had somewhere to go, but I slept with him in the car so he wouldn't be by himself. Like certain stuff like that to me doesn't matter.
I think it matters at a certain age. How old are you, Robin?
I'm 35.
Okay, yeah, you 35. So me and you about the same age. When I was in college, like same situation. I wrecked my car, and I was having to like catch the bus back and forth to college. But then I met my girl, my wife now, and she was taking me back and forth a few times or whatnot to college. But she just really liked me and who I was, and the whole nine. But it's one of them things where at that age, that's cool. It's okay.
yeah.
But I think as time goes on, it changes. So probably now at 35, you probably might not want to deal with something like that.
It changes, but what if like everything fall apart? Do you want to talk to somebody that would just leave you because stuff fell apart?
I mean, you got to be realistic. I mean, I understand that everybody want to be, the pope and everything, but when certain shit go bad, you're not gonna be there.
And,
That's
and
why I
depending on
said
how soon.
I don't see it like that. Now, for some of my homegirls, I would see them dipping out, of course.
Okay,
I just,
you meet
I don't know.
you meet a dude 1 month in, 1 month, and then everything in his life start like going in shambles to where he starts to like maybe need you on a resource level. What you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, he
Hmm.
needs you on a resource level. 1 month in, you barely know him. Y'all been on a few
Can I
dates.
can I
You
ask
like
you
him
to
though.
preface the 1 month type of intensity that's going on?
Okay, y'all have been on like, okay, let's say y'all talk to each other every day. Y'all don't see each other every day, but y'all still text or whatnot. Y'all maybe go on a date maybe like 2 to 3 times a week or whatnot. But it's like a strong light. And y'all have already y'all have already kissed, and
I'm
because
sorry. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
know y'all have already kissed or whatnot. I don't know if y'all have been intimate yet because I just don't. Let's say y'all already had sex and it was good.
In a month?
Okay, you
Yeah.
waited then. Okay, you
That's
waited.
it.
Let's say you waited after the month, but let's say y'all already have kissed and you already kind of, you like the small things that you already done had or experienced with them. But now things are starting to crash and burn for him. So his job fired him, and he
This is
didn't have any
very.
savings. He didn't have a lot of money saved up because he was also going to school. So he was using all his money to try and pay for school. He's also taking care of his mom. He doesn't have a father in the picture, and he's trying to help out his siblings at the same time. And he's about to be behind on his car note, rent, and yeah, shit ain't looking right. What you gonna do? How much are you going to like help out?
Help out as in
Yeah.
how, like financially.
Yeah.
Yeah. This your future husband now. Once he
You
get
said
back on his feet, it's good again. Just remember that.
you saying is it a future in that?
I
Um,
mean, we really don't know for sure. I mean, because we don't know what the future holds, but
I mean,
it's
you
just
don't since it's only a month in, so you don't know anybody within a month. But
exactly. But
the thing
his
is,
mhm.
go ahead.
No, you know that his life is becoming in shambles or whatnot, and now you even starting to see like the stressful side of him. You're not only seeing like the peaches and cream side. You're starting to see the stressful side a little bit. So certain things is kind of like, I
So
don't know.
let me just say this because I think that's like a circumstantial type of situation, right? But
Okay.
overall, if he has a lot of responsibilities in the way you described,
Mm-hmm.
to me that's somewhat commendable because he didn't just run off and just you know do him and let
Okay.
everything else fall. I can
Yeah.
commend him for that because a lot of people can't juggle a lot of stuff like that and then still in some way mentally keep going. You have to be some type of resilient, in my opinion.
Okay.
Um, as far as like helping him, I could ask him if he did need help because sometimes men in situations like that don't want to seem like they're weak or like they can't handle it. And if I did try to step in, I don't want to step on his toes in any kind of way. I would just try to be a friend to him as much as I could. I'm not
Mm,
saying that I wouldn't give a resource. I would, or if I would just see what I could do if he would want me to help or assist. So a month is like kind of early for that. But as far as my situation, the person that I told you that I had put in the car with, I had been dating him for like 8 months. So I kind of could see that wasn't his character to just like bum
and
off of a woman or something like that. I just wanted to be supportive to him. So
yeah.
that's why.
So you kind of answered it already because you said you would kind of make him a friend, kind of, like you.
Yep.
So yeah, and that's just one of them things where it's like women still gonna kind of want you more at the finish line, and like that, and I know that was an extreme situation, so I'm not trying to set you up, Robin, with no,
Are you sure? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, you did set her up for a Home Alone trap
it was,
session.
but was because I
No, I
want to
get where
get.
he's going with it though.
Yeah. Because see, stuff like that, usually situations like that. Because I think you were saying that I don't think you said something like you would still kind of talk to someone in like a weird situation or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but go
Can
ahead and
I
pick
ask
it
you,
up, Red Pill. I forgot what I was about
if
to
you
say.
was talking to me and I was going through the same type of situation, would you keep it at a standstill or would you assist?
I'm going in. I'm going to see. That's what I was going to tell JB to ask me the same question.
Even
Because
if
Okay.
it's just
if I
a month?
like you, I'm
Yeah.
like I'm very what you call that impulsive. So
Yeah.
like I do like when I do shit like it's always intentional and it might be 30 seconds from now. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And if it's somebody I'm digging and I see long term, I see
Yeah.
longevity with, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to fill every hole I can. Pause.
I'm not mad at
Thank
that.
you for pausing.
Huh?
He paused this time.
When I said some gay shit
Yeah, I don't know
yesterday,
why you
bro.
said pause. We was talking about female.
We would. I just got
Hey,
scared. I
but
panicked.
Better safe than sorry.
hey, for real.
Double O,
Yeah.
what's good, brother? Oh, my
Yeah.
Up,
bad,
wait,
JB.
wait, what's good,
What's going
y'all?
on, Double?
Chilling,
Good.
man.
Yeah, a guy would definitely jump into that position because guys still like to help and they like to impose their, superpower, which is helping a lot of the times and trying to make your situation better, especially if he like you, especially if he done got them yams, the yams is yamming. That's gonna be part of it. And if you're listening to him and if you still kind of like show him like that, you can be, a follower to his leadership or whatnot. He'll definitely help out in that situation. Most guys would, because
Fact.
guys will give more for nothing. You
Yeah.
got guys out there that'll literally give women money and don't get nothing out of it. Really, it's just a hope that they just giving all this money away. So in your
But
situation, if y'all are like, if you're actually in a rough situation and he is getting something out of it, he'll be more than happy to do it. So
I agree.
yeah,
Double O, what you got? What you think, Brody?
no, I agree with everything he just said. It's almost like he said, men want to do that, whether they get something out of it or if they don't. So it's
yeah,
it's it's gonna happen regardless. But at the same time, you wanna make it make sense for yourself. You don't want to her looking like a goddamn dummy.
true.
Right.
Thank you. You have to make it make sense. I don't think that's a bad thing for the woman or the guy. That's just me though.
But you
Yeah.
see how I use a little bit more. Uh, I'll make
Yeah,
him a
that put
friend.
right.
Friend is
The,
on them.
that pushback is the hesitation on it. Like
Hey,
I
she tried to do
think,
the hezzy.
man, look, but see, this is the thing. I understand the
Yeah,
egos of men and women are two different things, but I think we get blamed for having the ego a lot. Man, men take L's. We are
yeah,
risk takers. The dating scene right now for men is a casino, bro.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
literally a casino. And guess what?
Yeah,
We still in that motherfucker. But women, they do not want to spend their money. They do not, and I don't mean literal money. I mean they don't want to let that guard down. I just
I,
in the
they
past
got
10
so many
years of dating.
options.
They don't want to take
Yeah,
that gamble.
There's so
Exactly.
many. Oh,
Because a lot of times on the real though, a lot of times women have already taken that gamble so many times that they already on strike 3 and 4, so they
that's
really
true.
cautious at this point.
That is true. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And you know what? Men is they coming back to the plate. They gonna strike out again and again and again. They gonna have an inning. When a woman strike out 2-3 times, that's it. She's out of
I
there.
think I think a lot of guys is getting to a point now. I'm talking about the younger generation to where they're not having as much interaction with chicks as like maybe our generation or whatnot.
Facts.
They more preoccupied with other things. You got like the streamers, you got more gamers and stuff like that now. They kind of in their own little weird bubbles with this next generation.
Facts.
Because they say like it's the most male virgins in today's age than it was before.
Yep. Hey, what
A
is it?
lot of dudes
18?
ain't.
Oh no,
Mhm.
good. It's like 18 to 30 ain't had sex in a year or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
because the women now they got more options now because they have access to everybody else, whether it be just in their own city or just outside places where they could travel the whole nine. Women are definitely living a life opposed to where guys are still having to build themselves up, and it's getting harder for them.
right.
So
You
have
know,
y'all looked at the study that said that women within my age range down to I believe the early 20s, this is like the highest generation of women that haven't had children. Like one
Yeah.
out of four
I
women.
could believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, they said the black population been 13% for damn near half a century. How we ain't grown.
So I
'cause
don't think anybody really is interacting anymore. Everybody's just really doing them. I think the urge and yearning to want to be with somebody is there, but it's not
because
happening as much as people think it is.
yeah, because a lot of people seeing what like our parents and grandparents did and looking at that is not fun.
Mhm.
I don't want to live that life. That's
Mhm.
horrible, boring, that's stressful. You telling me I gotta raise a kid to the 20s, 30s, work at one job 30, 40 years, and then that's it. Everybody want to live life.
Yeah.
But
It's
by
that.
doing that, you bottleneck your own family structure. I was just talking about this with I think a family member and a friend. A lot of our families, bro, it's gonna sound kind of dark, but a lot of our families is gonna start dying off, and they're
I
and they're
think
not gonna
so.
be replicated how they used to be.
That's a fact.
Like the generations of seeing four aunts and four uncles is over.
Yeah.
We will
Facts.
never get that back again.
Facts.
Nobody's having kids like that how they were back in the day.
I think
So
it's gonna eventually go come full circle, man. I think that like
so
think yeah, I think it won't come back now. Like we'll see it maybe like maybe like 20-25 years down the line when we start to see
25
that
years.
20-25 years when we start to see it more.
Mm. I think unless they start, and the only way that's gonna happen is if they start cutting people checks to have kids, and not government assistance. I'm talking about like damn near what China doing. Then I could kind of see. But here's the thing about it. See, America. See, this is why America already 2 steps ahead of us here. That's why the shit I be saying. They be thinking I be goofy sometimes when I be talking about like the things we need to do as like a people or whatnot. But America already 2 steps ahead of us because they say, you know what, f y'all having kids, blacks or the whites. We just gonna bring in more immigrants to supply the need that we need for all these certain jobs, industries. We just gonna bring in immigrants to fulfill all that. That's
Yeah.
why it's not really an immigrant crisis for them because they just want the right ones.
I saw a documentary on that, and they want the immigrants because they don't ask so much like Americans demand for things like
Exactly.
care, extra pay for
Exactly.
overworking, things like that. So I see what
So
you mean.
I'm
yeah,
a,
so they'll get mad at me for saying like I'm saying that black people shouldn't want certain things or keep complaining about the situation at hand with the whole systematic race. I get it. We understand all that. But complaining, you just gonna keep complaining, but you still gotta do. That's one
exactly.
thing everybody has to do is do. When I say do, that means you gotta play the game.
Facts.
You still gotta live life. You born, you gonna be born, you gonna die. In between all that is a life. What are you gonna do? Is we gonna just sit right here and just man, I'm not gonna participate, man, because we already disenfranchised. Oh,
Right.
you gotta do something. because these immigrants don't care about none of that. They're not thinking about that. They're gonna come in and play the game.
Right. What we
So
complaining about is a luxury to them.
exactly. And I talk about that shit a lot. When I be on them other panels, man, they be thinking I'm the C word,
Right.
but I don't
Oh,
I don't look at it like that. I look at it a little bit deeper to say that, I'm around, white people all the time in the company I'm at, and we live in the same experience. And a lot of the time a lot of them are doing worse than, a lot of black people out there. So it's not always, and I get it. It looks like as a whole that they're doing so much better. But my thing is the way I look at it as well is you got a lot of them that just they played this a few of their generations prior just played the simple game. And it looks like they acquired more, but really you had this one guy, just got married, had kids, worked the same job 40, 50 years, died at that job, left her house, left her insurance policy. And you had a lot of them doing the same thing. They bought into the system.
Mm.
Opposed to you sometimes us, we don't want to buy into the system sometimes because we want to do so much other things. And it's cool. We can do other things and whatnot. But it's gonna take a few people to be the sacrificial lamb for your generation.
facts.
See,
Yeah.
I might not win in the generation I'm in right now, but my future generations possibly might win from the sacrifices that I'm gonna have to make.
There you go.
So I might have to make those sacrifices, die and leave them something to where they can look back and say, damn, somebody made the right decision. So we got to look at it like that.
I don't think a lot of people give a damn about the future, like you saying. I think that's which is like when we talk about people, black people from the 60s or the 70s, they cared like that about everything that they went through. They cared about what we were going to be able to go through. But now I think black people are so comfortable, fat, and I don't want to just say fat, but just don't want to rock the boat and just cool with the way things are. That they don't care about the future like that. We're not concerned with it.
The world is moving fast paced now. People got short attention spans, and I think people are so caught up in right now in the impulse of the world and not thinking about long term. Like if you look at people like young people in their 20s, they don't think about 401k or insurance. It's not something that you don't think about until later on in your life. And still then, like I know people that like I'm like 43. So there's people in their 40s that still be like, man, what do I need a 401k for? And it's like, man, you building on your future. Well, I was thinking about when people was talking about 30-year and now even with Trump introducing the 50-year mortgage, a lot of people frowned upon it. Even I frowned upon it. But the thought about it was like, I talked with somebody that like came from like China, and their parents got into like a 30 and a 50-year mortgage because they was like, I might not be able to like, saying by the time they get old and pay it off, what they worried about is when they pass, they leave like a house that's already paid off for their kids, and the kids don't even have to come out of pocket to pay like rent or whatever. And they got the choice to either like sell the house, like rent the house, or sell the house, or do something to where like they have a good head start. What we got to do is like what we got away from was changing that narrative. Like we got to break the generational curses that we had from like prior generations. Like that's what we got to start building on, like financial stability and stuff. Like I talk with people that like a lot of inner city schools don't teach you financial stability, like don't teach you the checks and balances. And a lot of people jump out of here and don't know how to do things when, saying more like when you have the white families, you have other nationalities who teach their children the financial literacy. So when they get out there on their own, they got a good head start. They set up trust funds and they do other things. But as a black community, that's where a lot of people drop the ball, especially like with the generations.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I think a lot of parents has dropped the ball in general about, like you said, leaving it up to the teachers or the school to teach your kids certain things when you still have to be a parent. And if you want your kid to know these things, then you got to teach them. Like you said, their family's doing it. They're not learning it in the school either. That's just not in curriculum. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they families taking the time out to give it to them, and we could do the same. We just don't, or we just don't know.
See, I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad to be right here tonight, man, because every other panel I've been on, bro, they look at me like a goddamn alien. And that's weird as hell. I'm like, bro, I'm not saying nothing wrong. Why are y'all like giving me pushback? This shit is weird.
because they don't want nobody to tell them that they need to do better. They want somebody to tell them they are owed something.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like, and
you know
I'm
what?
all for if we supposed to get something. If it happens, it happens. Cool. But we still gotta play the game while we are still living and moving around.
But you know
Facts.
what? This is something like I've been big on like refreshing myself on psychology and stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, it's like when you say that, when other people frown upon what you try to say these things, they don't want to hear the truth is because they're brainwashed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and not it's you know what I'm saying they're not realizing that they brainwashed because they caught up in this one in a certain mentality.
Yeah.
Uh, when it comes to even when it comes to politics, the financials, you know what I'm saying, wealth and everything, you feel like you gotta live a certain way to still be like caught up. Uh, you gotta like remove the culture part about this motherfucker. Uh like for example, you don't see a white person sitting up there it's like, oh, because we extra. I mean, you know, white supremacists and all this other shit, and everybody's gonna be like, you know, what I'm saying, gonna big up their culture. But I say, well, especially like when you come in like black culture, like there's certain things that people do that be like, man, that shouldn't be like how you should carry yourself. Now, like, I know I'm all over the place, but let me wrap it back in. Like, for example, if a kid choose to articulate themselves really well, you know, speak well mannered, use big
Hmm.
words, you see other people be like, "Why you talking white?"
Yeah.
And it shouldn't even be that way. It's like this person might be your fucking lawyer or your boss in the future, and you up here shitting on them. And I think it was like it's like a lot of people now. You starting to see the narrative change a bit, but people are glorifying being dumb versus being smart.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you see, like with rappers, like for example, like with rappers get on like the famous like A-list rappers like the Megan Thee Stallion and Lil Wayne and all these motherfuckers. They get on there and talk about fucking bitches popping ass and getting fucked up all the time. But behind the scenes, these motherfuckers is getting degrees. They going to school. They know better.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But like people don't want it. But they also understand people don't want to hear about I took my ass to school today and I'm reading a motherfucking book. No, they want to get fucked up and be caught up in the moment versus trying to educate. And we get caught up in the taboo and the toxic mentality of people. Like people ain't gonna sit back and watch a show on people just trying to better themselves and be better. They rather watch Housewives and motherfuckers go to dinners and charity events and fight at the motherfuckers. They like the toxic mentality. And we
Yeah.
don't like they glorify the ignorance before they glorify somebody trying to educate and better themselves. Of course they do, but you know that shit don't get the spotlight as much as the ignorant shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. It does, and you know what's crazy? Having panels where I'm watching the panels that JB talking about that we be on. When a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people agree, you see them numbers go down.
That
Yeah,
When
is.
you got when you got well, whoever it is, you
Yeah.
got to if you got a JB on a panel full of people that's pro black and all that woke or whatever you want to say, it
Yeah.
makes the conversation interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is, but at the end of the day, it's still a business that we are conducting ourselves in. I think
Yeah.
our opinions be so unique that it does draw people in. Like we characters, you know what I'm saying? Cal
Uh,
crazy. JB
uh,
got the most laid back shit. Double O, he got the fisheye lens when he get upset. You feel me? He own that motherfucker. You feel me? So we got some different dynamics with our shit. So we can argue and then laugh it up and break bread, but people are entertained by ignorance, bro. That's
yeah.
just
yeah.
what
I
it
mean, like,
is.
that's what me like, nigga.
Yeah.
I get on social media and I do this ignorant shit all day. But when you ready to have an intelligent conversation, I'm here for that too. But
Yeah.
I know that like I had to do something to pull my crowd in. Like I'm on this, like I'm trying to share that with my kids, but at the same time, I get on there and do ignorant shit all day.
Yeah.
But that's what people want. That's what pays me.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I get it. I'm sorry to get it so far for the dating topics.
Oh, you good? No. You
Yeah.
right, bro. You reading my mind. I was like, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Yeah. My fault.
No. You good? Let's do this. Let's jump right into the I'm gonna play these with videos. These topics I have found videos that kind of go with it. So let me play the first video, and I want to get y'all's reaction to it.
All right.
And let's see. first one. Here we go.
Worth it or not, dating multiple women at once. I hear all these guys on the internet saying, oh man, if you a high value man, you should explore your options and all this other stuff. I think that's super stupid. Mainly because it's a distraction. The opportunity cost. It's like having a full-time job if you have this whole roster of women. That's time and effort you could be deploying against your financial goals. It's just important, right? It's kind of like an empty victory to say you have this harem of girls. Like, what are you, a child, man, grow up. But I guess it depends on what your goals are. If you're trying to be a budget damn Brazilian, maybe that's a course of action that would be advantageous for you. But if you're trying to maximize your earning potential, being an international playboy would be in conflict with that goal. So it really depends on what your aspirations are in life. If you want to chase dopamine or if you want to chase victory. That's why I would say it's not worth it for me with my goals and what I aspire to be. But it might be worth it for you, player.
You dig?
Yeah.
And welcome Ski in the building. It's the first time you done came to my side of town, nigga.
Yeah, I was free today, so excuse my scarf, y'all. I just came in the house from outside, but I wanted to hop on.
It's all good.
For us.
My
Appreciate
nigga.
you. So let's go to let's start at the bottom. JB, I want you to go last on this one.
Okay. Yep.
Robin, what do you think about dating multiple people at the same time? Either gender, however you want to do it. You can do it from your perspective, but like when you're single, should you be entertaining multiple people or should you lock in on one person?
So I'm gonna say something and then I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna try to not to be so long-winded. So just bear with me, okay? You have to first determine what dating is, because people always have a different view on what that is. So once we get that squared away, I think if you are actually having conversations with different people, I don't see that as an issue. Sleeping with multiple people, I think that is unhealthy. So I think that's an issue, even though people don't think that it is. Especially considering a lot of people don't get checks and they don't maintain their own body health, their own personal health, let alone somebody else's health, and they combining fluids and things like that. But overall, I don't think if people are consenting to have an open type of interactions with other people, I don't think that's necessarily wrong. Me personally, I don't do that. But again, I told you last night, I just get out of dating because I just don't like how people have generalized what dating should be.
Got you. Okay. Double O, what you got, brother?
I think, man, that's what most people used to call that dating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm single and I want to meet somebody and they cool, and I happen to meet somebody else, they cool. I can do that because I'm dating. But people don't think really know how to date no more.
What you mean? Say that. Give us a little.
Like, they don't understand what, like, people, a lot of times, like, let's say you meet a girl and she's dating. She's single. She meets you, but she already's talking. While you with her, her phone rings, and it's another nigga that she done met 2 months before you. Most niggas might get an attitude because of that shit. They're like, oh, you know what the fuck? It's like, nigga, we ain't together. You know what I mean? But niggas, a lot of niggas, man, niggas want to keep shit to themselves. Niggas be selfish, and I think that be the problem. A lot of niggas just be disrespecting the game to keep it 100.
Do you think it's fair for her to date, like have her spending money on you? He's spending money on you, and you got other dudes spending money on you too?
And let me answer yet.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just going back and forth with Double O. Ski, get it off your chest.
I'm with her. I didn't get her name.
Robin.
I'm with Robin on the sense of first defining what dating is, because everybody got different dating, and I'm dealing with this right now, so it's on top topic, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm single, right, and I date, but when I meet new men and they be like, "Oh, you dating somebody?" I be like, "Well, do you have a boyfriend?" I be like, "No, I have a boyfriend, but I date." Oh, no. I'm like, no, pipe down. You know what I mean? Because dating to me is I can hang out, chill, long as I'm not fucking them. It's dating. But I think once you have sex with them, it's still dating, but you're fucking with the dating. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So, you should be allowed to do that.
No, you should, but you should be transparent. And men and female don't be transparent because bitches be acting like, oh, I'm not just going on dates. Well, sometimes them dates turn into fucks. So let's be real.
So let me make this clear. You're saying that a woman should say, instead of, hey, just to let you know I'm still dating, she should be like, hey, I'm still dating. And that also means that I'm fucking one of these guys.
She should. I mean, Well, if she plans on fucking him, yeah, she should tell him, because sometimes men aren't thinking dating and sex. Men sometimes with emotional intelligence be like, okay, well, dating, that means she's talking to more than one person. But I feel like once you start to have sex with multiple people, that's not your person. You know what I'm saying? You should just say, hey, I'm dating and I'm actively, I may have sex actively. I mean, I just think when you start to have sex, it does change the dynamics, but it doesn't put a title or change nothing. Unless, sometimes women be getting in that head space a little bit, but it don't. So I just feel like,
I
dating is
just
just.
advise a lot of women to not give up too much information too soon. Unless he asks you, I wouldn't even say that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, but yeah, that's true. But in the same time, like, I don't know. I think people be fucking up dating, because dating is just like being yourself, cool dating, showing a motherfucker who you are, like giving a person a chance to see if they like your silly ass, male or female. Like, women and men be trying to be so proper and by etiquette. Just be yourself. In conversation, being yourself can bring about any type of conversation, because we're adults. So let's just keep it P on the dates. God damn it.
Got you. I respect that. Cal 10, what you think?
Shit, I can't have to argue with what anybody's saying. To me, my bad, and because I've been in and out because I'm cooking. It's all about. I think that in the courting stages, you shouldn't be too revealing, because that always determines some shit. I agree with Ski. Like, like people gonna be doing shit in the dating phase. I think once you start fucking, you start like developing more feelings, and people more getting more entitled. Especially like and everybody's caught up with what everybody else is saying in society. So they base their standards on what they see on social media, what people talk in other conversations, and that could be like I think like go about it your own way. Be cautious what you say, like what Double O was saying, like especially with a dude. I think a girl shouldn't come out and be like, "Hey, I'm fucking somebody right now," because that can completely turn the dude
But can
off.
I tell you something though, Cal
Yeah.
10, keeping the P with you,
Uh huh.
niggas like me because I'm a thoroughbred. I keep the P with them. Men can say they love me because they know I'm keeping it funky with them. Like, I don't try to represent. I mean, I'm not just saying in 1 minute like I'm fucking whoever, but I'm just saying a man don't really have to ask me a lot of questions, because I'm very transparent, and that's just my personality. So I hear a lot of men telling me that they like the fact that I'm real, because they hate to get a bitch who act like she ain't never did nothing. But then when you get to knowing her, you tell this nigga all these fucking stories and this and that and this and that and this and that. And I think bitches don't be
Hey,
remembering what they be saying to niggas when they just courting. But then when you get with them, now you talk about, oh, girl, time where we bust down a nigga and we did this and we did that. But it's like, bitch, you was just a nun. We was dating and courting. Now your ass got all these
hey,
stories.
but you know what? Also, let me say this also. Men should be straight up too. I mean, you know what? This is the thing too. They're like you were rare, because not a lot of women gonna be straight up. And let's
Facts.
be straight up about it. Both men and women gonna lie about it. Like if they fucking around with somebody and they meet somebody new, they ain't gonna just jump out and be like, well, hey, I'm talking to somebody else and I'm kind of fucking her or whatever right now. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
they
like
feel
that
like,
nigga who told me that shit. Come
Thank
on, baby. I
you.
like you.
Thank
Baby,
you.
tell me the
but
truth.
but out of all honesty, like not every woman or man is gonna be like will
You
be
right.
accepting it, because that like if you say that in the courting phases, that motherfucker might ghost you, not even call you
I
anymore
mean, but
because
just
they
the thing
already
about it
feeling
is,
some
though,
way.
sis and bro, quit being so invested. It's the courting stage. God damn it.
Yeah,
Quit being so invested. Quit being so tender. Bitch, you don't even know the nigga. If he said
I
he
agree
fucking a
with
bitch,
that.
at least he being honest.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I'm just saying from a general standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
Just
Like
say
a lot of
bitches want to be
people,
lied to then. Just say they want to be lied to
yeah,
for a little
motherfuckers
bit.
Anybody
like to be
And,
real,
and, and that'll be cool. Okay.
motherfuckers like to be lied to.
I don't. Tell me the truth.
And
Thank
that's
you.
where I'm at too. I'd rather for somebody to tell the truth
Let
though.
me decide if
It's
I want
just
to fuck with it or not. But don't be
Thank
bamboozling me.
a lot of people just ain't got the
Mm.
open mind like that. Like it's a good
you. Me
majority of
too.
people in
Pussy ass
society that
too.
just don't have an open mind like that, and they gonna feel some way about that shit. And that's just being honest about it. And
You
that's
right.
like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but it is if people are really being open and transparent with themselves and straight up from the beginning, that shit could work out that way. But I know like motherfuckers just be lying. Motherfuckers like lying
I
because
had a
they
girl
don't
just
want to
call
give
my
out the
phone.
red flags.
I just had a girl call my phone from a nigga who said he was single like cheese. This motherfucking bitch called me day two, talking cash shit. And I'm like, does he sell weed?
Let
Yeah.
me ask y'all a true or false question. Let me ask y'all a true or false question. If you meet somebody new do you automatically assume that they're talking to at least one person already?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
And when we say talking, do we mean fucking, or we just
Yes.
mean at least?
Yes. Yes.
I'm
And
not
I
gonna
know,
say.
and I know you ain't been to no clinic,
Depending on what
and I
age.
know you don't use down soap. But anyway,
Yeah, nah, good. No, JB, let me get what you gonna say because I want to
Yeah.
go in on this too. Go ahead.
All right. So it's kind of hard to put a stamp on like how dating exactly should be. I mean, I can easily say that it's supposed to be for end goal purpose, opposed to just like casually hooking up. But I'm gonna say this, see, it's gonna be consequences to each party's dating um tactics. So for the man side, if he out here trying to date multiple chicks at one time, courting a whole bunch of them, he's gonna suffer his time, his money, and his energy. Because he possibly should be on his purpose and his passion, and he's gonna have chicks that's gonna throw him off of his hustle that he's probably supposed to be on. It's a lot of dudes that derailed themselves just because of too much box in their face. You can't have dick discipline. Now on the female side, um, you gonna lose your essence, that box, and you gonna add a lot of trauma into your life if you're talking about dating a whole bunch of dudes at the same time and possibly fucking one of them, and then you trying to bring like a new dude in. You fucking one, but you're not consolidating on the one that you fucking. But then you still allowing new dudes to come in and still date you at the same time. That's gonna be problematic for you. You creating a whole bunch of trauma in yourself, and you're gonna put yourself in a box. So we ain't even gotta say what dating should be like. Your own consequences is gonna make you suffer. You gotta find out what side you want to be on, as the guy and the female. Yeah.
When I'm dating, like I just was dating somebody, right? We was just dating for 4 months. We wasn't having sex, right?
Yeah.
But we just stopped dating just because, like, I just stopped dating him only because, like it's intentional, but it's not intentional. But I like the no sex thing, right? But it's just not intentional to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just because it's just a vague ass no sex till I get married. It's not a bitch you gonna get married to. You know what I'm saying? But if I like somebody and I'm dating them, I kind of only talk to that one person until he told me something else. You know what I mean? Until he switch up or he show me who he is and shit. But if I'm dating somebody and I like them, I just try to fuck with that one person. But I can still have options, but I'm choosing to only talk to him because I
It's
like him.
it's ideally for a female to do that for sure, to only just deal with one guy at a time. That would probably be the best thing. I know some guys kind of preach against that, to say that she might be wasting time. But if you find somebody that's a good guy that you actually start, dealing with, and let's say y'all happen to do have sex, that means you obviously done consolidated on that guy. So you need to kind of just continue out that process with, that guy, opposed to still keeping the options open for other guys. And that's gonna create a headache right there. But people do need to be intentional on what they want out of situations. Now, whether you want to have multiple chicks or whether you want to just play the field or whatnot, that's something that needs to be known up front in your own head too. But a lot of dudes, here's the thing about it. When a dude talk to a chick, he probably already got maybe a couple girls that he talking to or whatnot. But most dudes are probably gonna lie to the female as if he's probably not talking to nobody. Just being honest. Most dudes is not gonna tell the truth because most of y'all can't handle the truth on what a
That's
guy
where
would
I'm at.
actually like. Or what we actually appreciate. Because I'm gonna be honest, it might not be realistic what I'm about to say, but a lot of guys will still like this. A lot of guys will still like to be able to have sex with different types of women and on their own terms. And I'm gonna say on your own terms, because I'm not saying like you got to be possibly dating each one of them, or it could be a situation where you might have one in this place, one in that place, but a guy would still like that. Whether it's realistic or not, that might be another thing. But any guy would definitely love to possibly be able to have sex with something else than just one vagina.
Right. And he wants you, and don't get it twisted. He wants you to be good.
Yeah, don't step
Yeah,
out
and
either.
that's the thing, and that's the problem though. Like, don't get to do that because you probably ain't got enough dick for two bitches. Want us to say sitting down.
Well,
you barely got enough for one. That's why I
Right.
don't believe in dating. I really don't think dating is a thing. I think dating in American sense is prostitution, and everybody think I'm being dramatic by saying that, but it really is because it's like
well,
nobody has a title, nobody has any kind of covenant, nobody has any kind of responsibility. Everybody's just out here basically saying, "I like you, you like me, let's do this," and I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in
marriage and
titles too much, but I think because titles is like people have titles all day and still get, from presidents to lawyers to doctors to married to Mrs. You know what I mean? I think it's about actions. I think people actions don't match they words and shit. Because a man telling you he don't want this and that, but this nigga got 20 bitches, but he just intentionally dating. He not. He got
Yep.
20 hoes. He's not
well,
intentionally doing shit, but getting numbers.
marriage was based off of like survival and duty at one point in time too. I'm not sitting right here saying like if a dude is with a woman and he has kids where he just supposed to up and leave her or whatnot. No, dudes still have a certain duty and standard that they supposed to hold in their life. Hopefully he chose the right female the way he wants to make sure he take care of her through the rest of her lifetime. But I still think people should lay a level of standards in their life to where they just don't let people fall to the
But
wayside because they
it's
just want to
not
go keep
there.
playing the field.
It's not there. Ethics and standards are non-existent nowadays. Nowadays, you do what you want to do, and then we might rationalize something here. We might reason something there. I don't like that. I don't like gray areas.
I agree with Robin too, because like I always tell people is when you fill out your taxes, and I don't care how long you and your boyfriend or whoever been dating,
Yep.
when you fill out your taxes, you gonna click that circle box, that single box.
Thank you. Are
I'm
you
married,
married?
so I should
Yeah,
always joint. But
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Um,
Th- let me say my little piece real quick because it ain't gonna be long. But
mhm.
this is what I think is a more successful recipe than trying to entertain and trying to play these different roles. Like if I walk up to a woman, if I approach a woman, it's because I'm not dealing with nobody else. And if she entertains the conversation that I'm having with her, I'm assuming that you're not entertaining nobody else because this is the plan for this is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? If you gave me your number or you gave me your contact, however we about to do this, I'm assuming, oh, okay, I need you to be here. So if you got 5 dudes in your phone and you gave me your number, I ain't gonna never trust you.
But
So
can I say
it's
something about that real quick though, friend? What
go
if
ahead.
it's what if she's single though, friend, and she meet you and you be like them better? Because I'm telling you, look, I'm dating, right? I'm dating right now, and I got couple of two people that cool and shit, right? And they cool, but I'm not just shutting the door yet because that third motherfucker might be him. You know what I'm
That's
saying? But
trauma.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like as women, right? We have the couple that we like, right? But it's those the couple or two or one or two we might have might be missing some shit, right? So we keep the door open for that maybe other person, right? And you could be the other person and come in and make her really drop them other two niggas. You know what I'm saying? Though, but just to say she got five, well, five is a lot.
Opportunist,
That's
opportunist.
that's dangerous though.
Yeah, it
That's
Yeah,
is up.
because you never gonna find perfection. You
at
never
all.
gonna be able to find
But maybe,
perfection. So
but
you
maybe she's not looking for perfection. She's looking for certain attributes. She's not looking for
But
perfection.
when
I like
women do
certain
that,
characteristics that I'm looking for in a man. I'm not looking for perfection,
and
but
why
I'm
you
looking for
dealing?
certain characteristics
Yeah,
in a
but
man.
why you still entertaining the other guys? Because them
But you
guys
don't know if they have them just yet. You have to talk to somebody,
just
go on a
yet.
date. You gotta
How long?
you don't
Well,
just go out
How
with one
long? How,
conversation.
how long you been courting them? Oh, they've been courting you. How long has it been?
It's been like 3 months.
girl,
Nah,
That's
you
him.
know. Come
You
on, three
know,
months. Stop
ain't,
it.
ain't
That's a
shit
long
First
finished.
of all,
time.
I have 2 jobs. I go to school, I work. I don't have time. So really, when I get time in these 3 months, really ain't been a whole lot of time because I have a lot of shit to do. So I don't really have a lot of time. So in 3 months, I've probably been on 2 or 3 dates with them both. So we've just got to the point where I'm seeing characteristics and shit that I don't like or that I don't see myself being with. So it took a minute, you know what I mean? Because I can't go out every
That,
weekend.
that
You know
means you
what
don't
I'm
like
saying?
them like that.
So,
Because if it's somebody that you really like, you gonna make time for them. That means
what
you
I'm
don't
saying
even like these dudes off the
So, listen,
jump.
so what I'm saying is that when I have time, right, I might go on a date with one of them, right? It might be a quick little yaks date. We go get a little food, we talk a little bit, right? That's the first little date. We conversate, we da 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 da, right? That's cool. It's the honeymoon. It's the first little date. Boom. Then a couple weeks, maybe a month later, we might go on a second date. Okay, now it might be a little lengthier. So we might text sporadically throughout that time, right? You know, the good mornings, the how you doing, the blah blah blah, the small talking shit. Then that second day, it might be a little longer. It might be a steak dinner. We sitting there talking. Now we talking about a little more stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm engaging, I'm assessing. Okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like people be trying to think they get somebody in one conversation or one little date. You do not. That's what people
Nah,
keep
but
over
you
their head all the time.
nah, but people who like each other, they communicate damn near every day during the weeks. It's
I
not
mean,
no that much
they,
space. No
I mean, they
once every.
conversate, but I don't. I just because I got. I mean, women. We have men conversate with us every day and don't have no good intention. God damn it. So that don't count. So
See, that's
we gotta take a little time because
I,
men good morning us to death and got 20 whole bitches on auto text.
What do you want? What do you want? Do you want a serious relationship? Do you want marriage? Like what exactly
I
do you want?
desire marriage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm intentionally dating though. You know what I'm saying? Like the two dudes I talked to, they cool, but I fell back. That's so now I don't have none because they was cool,
It
but
sounds like you want to be single.
no, I don't.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like you want to be single. Because if you was really intentional and if you really like the guys, like I said, you would make time for somebody that you like.
That's what I'm saying. They cool people, but what I'm looking for, I just haven't felt it yet. So I gladly bow out. Don't let them take me on too many dates. I don't take no gifts from them. When I realize that
I got another question.
I fall back.
You fucking anybody?
I'm not right now. 6 months, no dick. Nope.
That's fair. But hold on, Ski, this is what I will say. If you say in 2 months you done been on 3 dates with each of them, why not put all 6 dates into the one person? So you can get to know them better.
Because I kind of met them at the same time a little bit, like 2 weeks behind. And I thought they both was fly guys. Just being real, I thought they both was cool guys. So I kind of just, dated them both to see, the temperament and shit. I just fell back from both.
But see, you would have got to know one of them more if you just spent the more time with them versus spreading your.
But he just had. But honestly, by day 2, the one guy. I do be here.
We were always taught not to put all our eggs in one basket, though. No,
right?
Yeah, but see, one thing about that is
I wasn't having sex.
No,
I'm not gonna say put all your eggs in one basket, but you can put your energy into one person. Because if the flaw is I don't know this person in 3 months, then apparently I haven't spent enough time with him to figure him out. But then, but the little time I do got, I'm gonna divide it with 2 people. That's not no winning recipe.
And let me ask you, how bad are the qualities that you like that you missing? Is it something like super serious?
Yeah, honestly, because like I want a God-fearing man, a man who don't only call on God when he got the police behind him or jammed up fighting a case or broke his toe, mama on the deathbed. I want a man who know how to read his Bible, be a little
church.
Goes
to the church?
Yeah, I grew up in church. Yes, but I'm just saying I want a man who can do that. That's important to me. Not your dick, not your bankroll. Can you pray over me? Can you encourage me? Can you pray over yourself? Can you,
I hear a lot of women say they want a God-fearing man, but I feel like that's just kind of like.
But see, that's
just a modern.
But I think women sometimes don't even know what they mean.
Hold on. A modern
exactly.
what? A modern what? What a modern what? Finish that.
That's just more like what modern women say nowadays because it sounds good. They say I want to, because a lot of these chicks, they say they want a God-fearing man, but they not a God-fearing woman.
I am though.
But even hold on, but that's why I say we so far removed from how it used to be back in the day. Even what you're doing right now would still be questionable to saying that you like in the archetype of a God-fearing woman, and you getting courted by 2 guys that you kind of communicating with. You already moving out of order. If you really think about it.
I'm not having sex with them. I can have friends. My daddy taught me to have platonic relationships. I didn't have sex with neither one of those men. God, sir. So
but it's never platonic though. It's never platonic.
Platonic,
they're not
non-sexual. That's
no. But they would have sex with you though. That's the thing about it. You don't
want to have sex.
No, they want to have sex. You got it closed on your end. They're friend zone.
Oh, I don't have to close on my end.
You open the door.
I'm fucking until I feel like I found the one that I want to fuck.
But it's not platonic though.
I'm saying platonic means non-sexual. So me and these guys are just going to have some tacos and some drinks and shit, and it's just conversation. It's platonic.
They would love to though.
Yeah, but to say
they would love to.
But it's how I maintain the environment and how I control it. It ain't about what he wants. I'm letting him.
Yeah.
But the point is the attention of what he's trying to do is not platonic.
Exactly.
You're keeping it. You're controlling it because we can't. Men can't just take it. But if they had the option, if you gonna offer it, tell me which one of them dudes wouldn't take it.
I'm not. I mean, yeah. I mean,
so it's not platonic.
It's not platonic.
Y'all not using the word right because the word means we're not having sex. So any male best friend is platonic. Until you fuck, it's non-platonic. That's what I'm saying. That's the word definition of platonic, non-sexual. So until I fuck, it will be non-platonic. Okay.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So everybody, most people agree date multiple people while they single. That's the census in here, consensus or whatever.
I ain't gonna say when I say multiple, you can talk to at least 1 or 2 people while dating. I think you should be able to talk to, date 1 or 2 people. I don't think you should date like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 and have a whole fucking roster basketball team. But I think you should have 1 or 2. You know what I mean? I think it's cool as long as you are sexual, and if you sexual, you let that be known. 1 or 2 is cool.
Platonic refers to a deep non-sexual friendship based on mutual admiration and emotional support.
And that's how you meet somebody. I mean,
It's not mutual though.
okay. We can
Gotta-
agree to disagree. You're talking to a lawyer.
No. Ski. You gotta say it again,
It's
JB.
a non-sexual friendship based on mutual admiration and emotional support. It's not mutual.
It's not mutual, so that makes it that would make it not
mutual.
platonic.
Exactly.
Okay. So y'all don't
They-
have
What makes
They would crack.
what makes the admiration not mutual?
right.
Because she's not sleeping with him.
But that don't
Exactly.
mean
But admiration doesn't necessarily mean sex.
Well, hold on. We can assume that those dudes are courting her. They would fuck her. They're courting her. They want to fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
but no, that's not any man, because if you got a family member or whatnot, a father or a cousin,
I'm talking about any man.
that should be grounds of not.
Not a relative. No, we ain't supposed
I want to hear the phone call. That's what I want to hear. Ski, call them and see if they'll take it if you throw it.
Oh, we're gonna do that. We can do it.
Let's
Ski,
do it.
Ski, call him up and tell him you caved. I've been thinking, and it's been a good time. Give him one of them calls real quick.
No,
Put it,
no, he can
put it on
really-
speaker.
no, that'll be playing with his feelings.
He gonna get hungry real quick.
You gonna have to I was saying you gonna have to give it up after that.
She gonna hit a zipper.
Look, anybody who know me know I'm not giving it up, so they already know that.
Hey, she gonna hit a zipper on the microphone. We all gonna hit zzz.
Now,
I'm ready.
I don't know. I don't know if I met you, but I'm very transparent. It ain't no zip. It'll be
Nah,
right on.
she is. She
No, I'm saying, buddy gonna unzip it. I'm saying it was a joke.
No, I feel you.
I got it too.
Get the rolls out of the. You got the rolls in the background.
Yeah,
You put that
I
in
don't
there.
need no rose.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, I think that's still kind of dangerous, man. I'm gonna be honest. You can play the game however you want to play it, but I think that's gonna be dangerous to be dating like that. Just
I
being
agree.
honest.
I would
You
say
need to consolidate on one guy, the one that you like more. You actually need to make time for him, because it sounds like you're too busy to even be dating anyway.
It is. I know, but I be trying. I'm human.
I get it. So that's what we got to see exactly what we want, because a dude don't like an extra busy woman a lot of the time either. That's annoying.
That's true, but guess what? The ones that I have been with and have been successful with, you know what I mean? Kind of admired it because I had my own life outside of him. And I had my own
lying.
going on, and I had my, you know what I'm saying? I made time for him for sure, but I had my own life because some females don't be having their own shit going on, man.
But y'all not together no more?
Huh?
Y'all not together no more, right?
No, we ain't, because he did some shit he had no business, and I left.
Okay, he was lying. Most guys are gonna say the things that's just gonna sound good, just to keep cracking. You feel me?
No, we was engaged. You wouldn't keep lying. He just did some shit. We was on a break, and I just couldn't handle it because it was just some bullshit, and it was just too much.
And on the real, I think I'm one of those guys. I don't want my girl always in my business. Go find you something to do.
No, for sure. I think a woman should be busy, but she said that they not kicking it like once or twice, like
a month, because I'm an A student, honor roll 4.0.
Bro, that's
I have to give 6 hours for every class, and
you telling me I'm okay? That's cool, but you telling me I'm only seeing you twice in a month?
So we texting shit, we FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? We FaceTime, we text.
It
I send haircut money and Starbucks money and shit. So that happy.
Oh, and you send him bread.
Sometime we gotta pull up and sit and just chill in the car or something.
Can we get a lunch
it ain't
break?
Gotta be dates to what? That's what I'm saying. If you like somebody, you gonna make time to be around them. It don't have to be a date. Hop in the car. Man, F for FaceTime. Hop in the car. Let's chill for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me touch on them thighs or something.
Yeah. Let me hit that knee real quick.
I did that 2 times a month, maybe 3 times.
Did you say let me hit that knee real quick?
Yeah, let me touch that knee, man. JB said thigh. JB said thigh. That was more fair. I was trying to
if you really like somebody, you'll pull up on somebody. You ain't gonna drag it out that long, man.
I don't know. I was in grind.
I don't think you like them. I'm just saying. I don't think you like them.
They was cool. I think it was nice guys. They honestly, y'all, after like the second date with the first one, I knew like he was cool. You know, he was cool, but he just wasn't my speed, and he was better for somebody else, not me. So I kind of fell back from that. You know, didn't take no more dates, didn't take no more nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even started replying to the good morning text. And then the other guy, I just fell back from him like a couple weeks ago, just because it was just, you know, he don't want to have sex, right? And I haven't had sex in 6 months, but he's not intentional on like, you know, what he want to do. Like, is it me? Is it her? Is it who? You know what I mean? So, you know, so I just was like, okay, you know, I just kind of fell back from it. So
right.
Okay, let's go to the next one, y'all. This is just a good video. I'm not sure if it goes with most of the topics, but since we here, I just thought this was interesting. I want to know y'all's opinion about it.
For sure.
Here's the other biggest mistake, if you want to jot it down, that happens in relationship. Most people go to an intimate relationship looking to get something, and they have a bunch of expectations. And if their expectations aren't met, they're upset. And the truth is, a relationship is a place you're supposed to go to give something. But we've been all raised in different ways, and some of us have been raised to think that someone is supposed to look after, love us every single moment a certain way, whatever that way is. But the truth is, relationships are the most beautiful place on earth because, as I said the other day, what happens the minute you experience something that is really enjoyable, really beautiful? What's the first thing most of us want to do? We want to share it with somebody we love. Why? Because, jot this down, the purpose of a relationship is to magnify human emotion. The reason you want to share that experience is in sharing it becomes more in you. You can only experience so much joy, happiness, pleasure in yourself. But when you have someone that's a beloved for you and you share it, it goes to a different level.
What y'all think? JB, I'm going to start with you on this one, and then we'll go back the other way. Oh, he on a teacup. Okay, let's do Cal. Cal, what you got on that?
My bad. I was in and out, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll play it real quick. It's only a minute. I'm gonna play it one more time.
All right.
Here's the other biggest mistake, if you want to jot it down, that happens in relationship. Most people go to an intimate relationship looking to get something, and they have a bunch of expectations. And if their expectations aren't met, they're upset. And the truth is, a relationship is a place you're supposed to go to give something. But we've been all raised in different ways, and some of us have been raised to think that someone is supposed to look after, love us every single moment a certain way, whatever that way is. But the truth is, relationships are the most beautiful place on earth because, as I said the other day, what happens the minute you experience something that is really enjoyable, really beautiful? What's the first thing most of us want to do? We want to share it with somebody we love. Why? Because, jot this down, the purpose of a relationship is to magnify human emotion. The reason you want to share that experience is in sharing it becomes more in you. You can only experience so much joy, happiness, pleasure in yourself. But when you have someone that's a beloved for you and you share it, it goes to a different level.
Okay, I got something for you. I think what he's saying is like now, in this time, it's become love under conditions. When you come in looking for something, it's conditional love. I think we had this discussion before. Like, you know, some people come in with, I'm only loving you because of this and only because of this. And like, that's like loving somebody because they up. As soon as they fall on their face, you ready to leave that person. And what he's saying is like, we need to get back, you know what I'm saying? Really, like, if you like want a prize or something, or you aced your test or something, you want that unconditional love. And like now we gotten away out of that unconditional loving. At least a lot of us have. We all look for unconditional love, but then you like when you jump into a relationship, you don't want to have. You shouldn't jump into it to be under the condition of. You want to be unconditional and love your partner. You want to grow with your partner, and that's what I got from that.
I mean, I don't really believe you said unconditional. That's hella deep. Like that comes with like a lot of time, and you know you got to put in a lot of time to where both people don't really want to leave each other, and then it kind of becomes unconditional because you feel like it's your duty at that point. But everything is really conditional sometimes if you think about it.
True.
But with that clip, he was kind of what was he saying? He was saying about
like magnifying. He said a purpose of a relationship is to magnify somebody's emotion.
Yeah, no, I think getting into a relationship, I think people, that's why you got to meet people that got good, I won't say only family, but a good family friend structure, like good women in their life. I'm talking about a guy to a girl, a woman, because you're not gonna be able to fulfill her every emotion, and I don't think she should seek out every emotion's approval from you. I feel like she's gonna have to be able to supplement some of her feelings through a good sister, a good cousin, you know. If she tries to seek that out of her guy, you're gonna end up probably ruining that situation because you're not gonna like the way he deliver it to you. Because we are very different. We can handle some of y'all emotions, but not all of them. Especially if a guy's out there really getting it, stressing or whatnot. So I understand what he's saying with that is that we can't really overly seek what we really want in our partners a lot of the time. Our partners, we're gonna have the moments and the things that we share, And outside of that, we're gonna share our own experiences, whether it be with the guys or whoever else we have in our own lives, to offset that energy too.
Facts. Got you. Okay, go ahead, Ski.
I agree with what he said. For the most part, and I also feel like women have to, like he said, filter their emotions in other ways. I think women should seek the man who gives them the shit that they need and not what they want. And if they're a woman, they know what that means. So I think I think a man should be mindful of the type of woman that he has, right? I think he should be aware of her love languages and her communication style. So when he does, have to give her that encouragement or correction or emotional check, he does it in the most respectful way. You know what I mean? But I don't think a man should have to be responsible for our every emotional state, because we are an individual, and you should be able to have your own balance, regardless of who in your life. You should be able to, maintain your equilibrium and have some balance by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your partner is just a, caveat to what the fuck you're doing already for balancing your shit.
Well, let me ask you this: when you have an achievement, or when you come up maybe in life, or just something that happens good for you, or you might even just get paid, are you anxious to share that?
I am. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I definitely am. Like, I just finished my semester of school yesterday, and I was elated. And everybody who know me and I fuck with was, texting me and like, oh, congratulations, blah 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 blah. Yeah, they were. But I pour into people though. I pour into my people though. Like my person, like I'm definitely pouring into him. Like I want to see him win, him shine. I want to see him comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I make
Which
sure his
one?
shit tied up so he can be good. You know what I'm saying?
Which
JB.
one? Which one?
Shut up. I'm single right now. I was courting, but guess what? Even the guys I was courting, Smarty, I still was sending barber money. I still was sending Starbucks and Smoothie King, even though they weren't my title man, because I'm a giver, so I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I treat people how I want to be treated. So, I like the little Starbucks woohoo and the little woohoo. So shit, I give it.
So you use the money to try and make it. I ain't trying to get back on your situation again, no. You use the money to keep them interested. You
I don't
can't do
get
that.
nobody. No. I do not. Don't put that on me. No, because it's just that when people they do it for me, men do it for me so randomly all the time. I just feel like it's cool to pay it forward and pay it back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly. I know the
Pay for
tactic.
the smoothie.
I know the tactic. I know what you're doing.
It ain't a
You
tactic. It's just
you
who I
trying
am.
to show
It's not a
you
tactic.
trying to show reciprocation because it's attractive.
I mean,
But
no,
at the
because that's
same,
real.
but
You
it
can't.
keeps.
No, listen. I have a daddy who taught me you don't be no fucking taker. You be a fucking giver. You don't take all the fucking time, because that's selfish as fuck from any person, male or
I
fucking
get it.
female.
I
So
get it. But the funny thing is
I'm
that
not
you
letting no
still ain't
nigga
consolidate.
No, I'm just not trying to let no nigga keep giving me no 20s and 25s to Starbucks, bitch, and I can't get a nigga lunch or motherfucking.
No, that's dope. You
They
showing
don't
reciprocate.
Saying
You
that's
showing
all I'm
reciprocate.
saying.
What you say,
they
Robin?
get they get mad when you try to do anything for them. It's like, hey, you want
No,
to what? Who you
no,
Beyonce?
no,
Who you?
Robin. This is the problem. Women reciprocate in the wrong way. This is how
That's
you
wrong.
hold on, Ski. This is what you got to do. If me and you talking and you talking to another dude, how you reciprocate me spoiling you is cutting that other nigga off. That's
Yes,
what I want. I don't want
and
the
letting
drink.
me crack.
I don't want the sandwich, and give me that monkey too.
Trying to
No,
break that
that's
thing in
what I'm
half.
saying. No, that's not.
Yeah, I don't
Trying
know
to
how to
break.
reciprocate right.
I do this shit. I'm a player. I'm
Hey,
so
hey,
cool.
hey, JB. Hey, I bought a PlayStation 5 and she bought me an Xbox controller.
That shit don't work. No,
No.
for real, because I know your tactic. What you trying to do, you use the money to kind of keep it cordial instead of like showing that you gotta, let that ass get cracked, kind
No,
of. You
it's
feel
not
me?
that. I'm so
Or
cool.
consolidate on one.
No, even if I have one and I'm not fucking him, I'm still gonna give him the you know what I'm saying? Like
Because
when I
you
got one.
you using
Yeah,
that
don't
still to
say
give some
nothing.
type of
Whatever you
reciprocation.
say, they gonna go against you. Just let it go.
No, Robin, we
Yeah,
right. It's like,
yeah, we
No, you're
right this
not right.
time.
It's because it's
This
not a
time.
tactic. Because any nigga who ever dated me, any man at any level ever dated me before I was sitting here, I always been a go getter, but I always been a giver. So I always been that person though, because I'm thoughtful. When you're a thoughtful person, it's not a tactic because I'm just thoughtful because I was raised and that's just
I'm
me.
not
I'm not
saying
doing
that.
that.
They saying they use it as a tactic. So because
Basically,
we
that's
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
Exact-
They use it as a tactic. That's what they think
ex-
is a tactic for us.
Exactly, because
But we,
y'all
But
trying to
I'm
do what
not
we
trying
do.
to.
no,
I
we
just
not.
listen. I'm not.
you
I
trying
don't
to
need to.
you trying to buy me a coffee because I bought you a coffee because you don't want to give me no pussy. That's what you do.
No,
Exactly.
it's not.
Yes,
Exactly.
it
Oh,
is.
oh,
It's the nice way in saying I'm not giving you no ass, but I still kind
it's
of
Right.
still
appreciate
that.
you.
Hey, you said women don't want to give no money earlier with the dude I just met in a month or whatever, right? So now that I am invested in you and I am wanting to give my money, my time, my vagina, whatever else, it's a tactic attached. Y'all don't know what y'all want.
No,
Y'all
no, no,
just
Right.
Hold
Robin.
on, hold on. What
Robin,
you mean?
you talking about a man that's down and out. Yes, I would rather have you help me come back up than give me pussy. But we talking about a man that is already okay.
Yeah.
I don't want the coffee money back. I want to see you naked.
I'm paying
Send
for
me.
haircuts. That's $30 to $50.
See, that's another cop out.
why you oh well, take the lunch and shut up.
Oh, fuck it.
I'll
Well,
say this. That's probably a good tactic to offset the sex. I'm not hey, I wouldn't be in I don't want to be in a
Why
situation, but
you let
it
your
is
puppy on the
but
lunch break?
it's this is female, like this is the female side of dating on things that they do. So I get it. This one of y'all tactics. I understand it. But I could just see through it.
It's
yeah,
not
me
a
too.
tactic.
It is a tactic.
Why does it have to be attacked? Why can't she just be being nice?
No, because she's being nice the way she want to be
I'm
nice. I
done
don't
with
want
it.
that nice shit. You can
And
argue
then
with
when
me
we
and give me some
finish,
pussy. I
when
don't
we
want you
make
to
it,
give
I
me
don't
a
want to hear
drink.
nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. When you got attitude and certain things, I don't want to hear nothing because you don't want me to be nice to you. You want me to be
No,
mean.
No,
So I don't
look,
those are
want to hear
still
nothing else after that.
I'm still gonna say those that is a good gesture though to still be showing reciprocation in the form of like if I get you something, then you show that you can get me something. I'm not downplaying that. I
You
just
are.
see what's going on though.
yeah.
Especially when we're in the time where women are going a day for you just to get the food to take home, and I mean they
But
don't even care about you; they just want the meal.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny though? You got some women that use that as a form of disrespect too. Like I don't even like you enough to allow you to pay for it. So you gotta be careful with that too.
That shit. Yeah.
Some
Hey,
women
look.
will pay for it because they don't want that over their head that they had this guy pay for something.
Yeah,
Yep.
I be trying to fight for the bill, but niggas be
Yeah,
like,
that's a
man, bro,
sign. That's a
Yeah,
sign.
see,
That's definitely
that's
a
what I'm
sign.
saying. I see through all the lies.
I ain't
Yeah.
telling no
I
lies.
see
Shut up.
through. I
I'm just
just
saying. I'm a baby of 5 boys and I'm a player. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. So I break bread too, nigga, because you gonna
I
handle me a certain way. So I
And
need
she
you to
got
stop
and
your
she got and
time
she
for
got
me.
Memphis blood, so there's some
You
pimp
know what
in
I'm
there
saying though?
too.
It is. I can hear it.
So I'm gonna break some bread so you can handle me correctly before I have to check your ass. So here you go.
But hold on, Ski. See this, we not missing that. See, well, we reading between the
You
lines.
look like
That's
you
all
I
trying
we
to
didn't
doing.
think you read
sit
We
between
are
the
down.
reading the fine print on what y'all doing. We know what's going on.
Ain't no fine print. Moving
Yes, it
on.
is.
next question.
All right, go ahead, Double O. Sorry, man.
Now, what I was gonna say is, to me, it's one of them things where it just depends on the man in the relationship and what he wants. Because there's a lot of men that don't even give a fuck about if they getting something back. A lot of men just want to provide and they cool with that. So it's not necessarily what they're getting back in return in the relationship, unless it's just like you said, a sandwich or just simple love or whatever. Which I mean, it's just the basics of a relationship, right?
But what if my love language is giving, and I want to do that for you? You deny me of showing love to you.
So
You're
you want
not
to give
seeing
me
that all the
everything
time.
but the pussy, though,
What
right?
you mean by
Who
just
said
giving
that
you
you
what?
didn't get it this morning? Who said you wasn't gonna get it tonight? Who said that?
I'm
I
talking
mean, if you a
hypothetical.
giver, that's cool.
You.
I don't want your gifts. I don't need that. I
I
do
mean,
all
we know
that.
you don't. I mean, some don't need it, but it's just the fact that we want to do it. Like, what's wrong with
So
that?
you just only want you just only want pussy after a relationship. That's it.
No. It's
That's,
not
that's
only.
all he
Listen,
wants.
listen. No. This is what it is. I'm
It's
a
not only,
gesture
bro.
person. This has been my word of the month. Gestures, gesture. I need the gesture.
But I
Me,
do the
me,
gestures.
but me providing and me doing what I'm doing, don't step on my toes. When I'm
You know
paying for
what?
the bill, when I'm
There you
doing
go.
what,
Ding, ding, ding.
oh shit,
You know
hold
what?
on.
Hold up. You
Hold
know
on,
what?
JB. Hold on. Who this?
Yeah, boy. Special
Who
guest
the
in the
hell
building.
that is?
Special guest in the building,
That's
y'all.
my dog right
Yeah.
What's
there.
up,
What
Red
the
Yeah.
Pill?
fuck?
What's
What's
up,
What's up,
up,
Red
bro?
Grace?
Pill?
What's going
Hey.
on?
I threw
Hey
out the
y'all.
bell and then she shut the
Hell
stop.
yeah. She saw the
I,
bat signal. She
hey, I
said,
thought the back
hey.
Hey,
Ashley.
I gotta
I threw
come
the A
calling.
up.
I gotta come running when Batman come
Come
calling.
crash the
What's
party,
up?
Grace. You got the seat at the table, goddammit.
What's going on? How y'all been?
Cool, man. How are
What's
you?
y'all?
Cool.
I'm good. What y'all talking about?
We're trying to reunite.
Right now we're talking about how women, how deceiving they are about not giving the pussy away.
We
Trying
was
to buy.
dying. Shut up.
That's what we
Of
talking about.
course. That's very on brand for you, buddy. Very
I
on
low key,
brand.
I want to ask Robin something real quick though, because Robin said that
I'm not answering you.
you like giving, but
I'm not answering.
do you listen though?
It depends
Like,
on what I'm listening to. Are you giving me something worth listening to?
let's say
Because
you
a lot
meet
of niggas just be talking.
Okay,
Just
but
to hear
let's-
themselves.
yeah, but let's say you meet a guy, great guy on paper, you know, you attracted to him and everything. Are you still, let's say he has like certain standards or boundaries. Let's say he might want you to just change a few things up, you know, follow under his leadership, whether it could be apparel or your routine. He just wants you to switch some things up because he see where your life is a little chaotic. Are you
Okay,
willing to
well, wait,
listen?
is he listening? What's chaotic in his life? Are we doing like list
No,
for
no, no.
list? Or he just pointing stuff out for me?
Yeah, let's say it's something that he probably just wants you to kind of change. That probably, let's say you
Okay.
can't see it, but he can see it. He like, hey, you probably need to change that. That ain't good.
I mean,
You
he
gonna
would have to
listen?
give me he's gonna have to give me an explanation as to why he feels like that needs to be changed and how it's gonna benefit our
Yeah, you
relationship.
out. Yeah, you
Because
out.
I'm not finna change myself for a nigga just because they want me to change. Like if that was the case, every nigga that we get with, we gonna change something about ourselves to accommodate them. But if it's no real validation in why we need to change for the better in their eyes, that's
It's for
gonna
the
support
better.
our relationship. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna do it.
but great. This is a man you trust. So you trust his instincts. You trust that. You trust everything. So instead of saying, why do I need to do it? You'd be like, well, I trust him with everything. So if he's asking you to change something, you
Yeah.
know he's got the clairvoyance to know that this is gonna be good for you. Just do it. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not just if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. And I'm not just gonna
We
fall for
can't move
anything
like
that a
that
nigga
though.
tell me. Yes, we can. Yes, I can.
No.
I can and I am.
No, because if you find something good, you know, see that's the thing about it. A lot of y'all don't know if something good, if it's
Okay,
in
so
y'all
can I
face
say
or not.
something real quick in that? Hold on. And what he's saying, right? It's real, but it's not what you say to people, not men or women. It's to people. You have to say it for them to receive it, right? So I think all people get that mistaken. And I myself had it bad, and I have it bad still sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. But when I'm in a genuine place of trying to correct someone and tell them, hey, I think it needs to be a change or alter there, I make sure when I say it, I'm saying it in a space for them to receive it. I'm not saying it condescending. I'm not saying it slang.
Right.
I'm not saying it, ebonics. I'm saying it heartfelt and pronunciating, and I'm talking to your face, eye to eye. It's for you to receive it, not to. So when people don't say it in that space, not a certain type of way, but just with that genuineness and that eye contact and that body language, for them to receive it, they're going to reject it. No matter if you've been knowing them 100 years, 20 years, 5 months. You know what I'm
I don't
saying? It's
believe
all
y'all.
about delivery.
I don't believe neither one of y'all because I'm pretty sure that y'all have had a decent guy
Hold on.
try and tell or give y'all some type of correction,
Hold
and
on,
y'all
baby.
rejected that shit like it was poison.
So you're judging me. You're judging me because
Yes, I am. You and the one at the bottom.
I definitely take correction, baby. I wouldn't be here if I didn't take correction from the people and the men, not my brothers or daddy, but the men in my life. I definitely take correction.
Here's the thing about it.
So only
You
thing
might
about for me, but what our head button was, what I had to teach them about the correction given to me, you have to give it to me in the shit I just say it. And if you want me to receive it, talk to me like that in that space. And baby, I'm going to bow down. I'm going to sit down Indian style. I'm going to listen because I fuck with you. But if you talking to me disrespectfully, if you talking to me disrespectfully and you condescendingly talking to me and you have no backup to what you saying, I'm not
immediate
listening to
shutdown
because you
immediate
attacking me.
See, here's the problem. A dude has to even get into this situation. See, that's what I'm saying. That sound good, but you see how masculine he got to get to a place
It's
to
not.
even
He don't
get
got
you
to
to
get
listen.
masculine. He don't have to get
But
masculine.
listen to what you just said.
I said no.
He got to talk down in front of me.
I'm saying this.
That's a lot.
I'm exaggerating, but I'm saying when my man, listen, when my dude wanted to come to me about switching from tennis shoes to getting in heels, right? I'm a sneakerhead since 12. Okay, so when the men come to me about flipping my shoes to the heels, they come to me softly with some heels, with a dress, you know, with a whole layout.
A recommendation.
Yeah, but how soft though? Hold on. I just said, hey baby, just throw some heels on.
I'm saying the way that they come to me about the problem or the issue that needs altering or the switching of my whatever I'm doing, they represent it and present it to me in a way that is receivable. So I don't have a problem. Okay, babe, you don't need to smoke in the daytime. You need to smoke at night. Okay, I got it. You feel me? Because the way he's coming to me saying it and the way he's presenting it to me, he's not saying
Ski, real quick. Ski. Pretend I'm your man real quick.
Okay.
Pretend I'm your man.
It's improv.
Hey, Ski, can you put on this dress tonight, Ski? Baby, you can put on this dress tonight?
Yeah.
And put on the heels?
Yes, baby, I can.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be more difficult than that. All right.
She just said it's the delivery.
No, but
you ain't said,
hey,
she said a lot. But
she said a lot though. It's kind of confusing, make you think that you gotta
but she basically just said it's your delivery. I will do anything.
Okay, but how many guys out here?
Your delivery.
But how many guys out here trying to throw goddamn the hammer on y'all, trying to say like you gotta do this just like most guys.
It's a lot of men who does that. It is a lot of men who does that.
Dudes don't know how to really tell a woman like some changing. They always want to come condescending or come tell you what
or compare you to what they saw.
But Ski, if you policed a man on how to deliver his message, would you respect him after that?
Listen to me. It's not about telling him. Listen, if my man wants Shamisky Ski Baby to do what he want me to do, my daddy told me you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So if it takes you these little bitty tweaks to get what the fuck you want, baby, do these little tweaks to get what the fuck you want, and it ain't even hard tweaks.
Because you will get it.
It's respecting me. It's just respecting me. It's just if you want something, it's not about me controlling what he do and how he talk to me. I'm saying if you want what you want, that's with anything in life. It's a way to go get it. And if I'm telling you, babe, look, this is hey, these couple of things and give you everything you want, Indian style, no lip for me, shit, do it. Cause I'm gonna do what you need me to do.
You want a snake that don't bite. That's all.
I do. No, I don't. I want to bite, but bite the right places. No, nigga, I'm just saying.
It's just communication. Like I said, as long as you can tell me why you feel like you want something about me to change, or you want me to adapt to your way, or whatever you want or expect from me, give me a reason. Like, don't just command or demand that I do something and expect me to just fall in line because I'm your girlfriend. That's not how we gonna build each other up. That's part of communication. We need to understand each other. So I need to understand what it is about me that you want me to change because you're not happy with it or you feel like it will make the relationship better. Like a ditzy ass woman is the only person you gonna find that's just gonna bow down to everything her man say. Then eventually, you know what happened? She loses herself. She don't know who she is anymore because she didn't adapt it to what she wanted this man.
Herself back. I'll give it back to her.
Yeah, I'm rebuilding you.
Man.
This is you 2.0. I'm about to make you 2.0. That 1.0, that's the old version. We about to update the system. We about to reconfigure the whole system. I'm just saying.
She will find her identity.
Why you need to reconfigure them? Why you can't just take them as they are? Why you gotta reconfigure them all the time?
It's too many bad habits sometimes.
Yeah,
too much.
What if you have just as many
why
bad
why you
habits?
always need to be reconfigured? Why you always think it's the woman that need to be reconfigured all the time?
Because your legs is in the air for me, right?
What does that have to do with anything? Our legs could be in the air for the next nigga after you.
Hello. It ain't supposed to be that. It ain't
What
supposed
you mean
to be
it ain't
after
supposed to
me.
be that?
No, you're not
It
supposed
is
to
gonna
do
be. It is gonna be after you if you continue with that mindset of you think a woman just gonna bow down to everything you say.
It's not bowing down though. See, y'all going to the extreme.
Y'all want to be able to tell a woman, I don't like this about you, change it. Then poof, it's changed. No argument.
Most
no
guys,
talk,
no. I only laid out. Listen,
but when we suggest some shit to y'all, y'all want a whole goddamn paper, APA style, Chicago 2007, with references and shit, insight quotes and shit.
Most guys
we can't suggest a friend change up, a motherfucking career change up, a style change up, a haircut, a lineup change up without giving y'all a motherfucking written paper. You know, we gotta write it on the whiteboard and shit. And look here, it connects like this, and then we gotta get out there and Peter Pan y'all ass to get y'all to see some.
She on our
I
head.
can't help it. Hold on.
I'm just
I can't help
saying.
it
on our
if you choose. Hold on.
head.
I can't help it
On
if
the
you choosing those
gas.
guys. See, you still choose
I'm
the
just
guy.
saying, keep it P
Hold
now.
on.
Y'all want
You-
that shit, get that shit. Don't
But you
make us
choose the
write
guy,
a
though.
goddamn thesis to tell
You
you
choose the
motherfuckers
guy.
use a different toothpaste, nigga, because that shit ain't working, or you
Maybe
need a
you ain't
motherfucking
cho-
electric one,
Maybe
or
you
go
ain't.
a
See,
different
baby.
barber,
See,
or then
that's why
motherfucking
you
Ethel
saying it.
straws
I'm be
ain't
honest. That's
using
why
your
you
big
saying this,
ass,
Ski,
or
baby.
you know what I mean?
See,
You
Ski,
need a different
baby, you
type of
talk too
sock,
much. You gotta calm it
I'm
down,
just
Ski, baby. You
saying,
talk a lot.
you gotta write a thesis.
Because
That's all.
I like her.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
told you it's the future you.
I like her.
The future let her be great.
Right. She gonna be great. We know Ski
Yo.
great. Every
Yeah, but
every woman around us is great. They just need a little tweaking.
I'm so
Moses,
done. No, y'all need the damn tweaking. It's like,
Y'all
hey,
around the
it ain't never
elites and y'all see women that don't have our guidance, they lost. Y'all got
They
our
are.
guidance and y'all still
Yeah.
sitting down in the hole somewhere.
Bruh,
Who?
for
I'm
real.
never in the hole, baby. I'm at the top of the mountain, baby. Wait for it to
If-
erupt. Nigga,
See, here's
what
the
you
thing about it.
mean?
You
Boy,
talking
I'm about
about
to be Esquire
y'all
grade in
talking
a
about all
minute.
the guys
Boy,
who
you
ain't
better
got
quit
their
playing
stuff
with me.
together.
These
We
tapes gonna
talking
be
about
real
a
valuable here in a minute, baby.
we talking about a guy who
Let
got
you
his
know,
stuff
lawyer,
together.
bitch.
Fact.
We talking
Ah!
about a guy who got his stuff
You
together.
better quit playing.
That's still a
Nigga,
rare
I'm
thing.
not no bottom of shit. I love a man. I love a strong man. I love a man that lead. I love a man that's smart.
But
That
guess
can,
what?
you
He
know,
don't want an extra strong woman
lead.
though.
So shit, a lot of men can't lead.
Ski, I
Y'all be
don't know if you
missing
can
that
hear.
point.
Hold on.
A lot of
Hold
men
on.
be thinking they leading because they can
Ski,
say
you
some
need to
shit
put
and
your
get on
earbuds in
YouTube
your
and
ear.
recite some motherfuckers and shit and or play
Cause
a
I know my mic
podcast
loud.
over again and take some points out that
I know my
motherfucker.
mic
Oh,
loud.
bitch, shut up.
Ski, hold on,
What
hold on,
you
Ski.
you ain't
Hold
said
Can
on.
shit
you
before
hear
you watch
us?
that podcast,
Hold
nigga.
on,
They can
Ski.
hear
Shut up.
us.
JB
And
talking
be
to
using
you.
big words you don't know and shit, trying to
Hold on.
sound
Hey,
elegant and shit,
Hold
bitch.
on.
You ain't got
hold
no
on.
type
Them,
of nothing,
hey,
but
them
just trying
personal
to say
attacks.
the
Hold on, hold
podcast
on.
jargon.
Ski.
Boy,
Hold on,
you
Ski,
ain't
Ski.
hold
leading.
on.
It don't
No
even
Ski,
matter.
lead.
You
blink
gotta let me
twice.
They gonna
respond to
fix
you.
the fuck they
Ski,
lead.
blink twice. Hold on,
So
I
blink
don't know if
twice
she
if
can
you can
hear.
hear us.
I would love to
whatever.
respond to you, Ski.
Yeah,
I'm
let,
so
let
done.
JB
Let me
respond.
respond to you because it sounds like you did some shots towards me.
Baby,
What was you
her mother,
saying?
she put a switch on that bitch for y'all, boy.
What was you
God
saying?
damn.
Oh, where'd she
Oh, no.
go?
Oh, no, she coming back. Yeah, because she
Okay.
started kind of getting into some slick shit, kind of like, hold up, Ski, what you
Yeah,
talking about?
Boy,
Don't let me
baby.
hibachi
yeah.
your ass up real quick.
She got on the gas. I'm like, damn. I ain't.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm like, hold up.
I
And
have
listening
seen
to,
Ski
and
be
listening to
that way.
podcasts.
Baby tongue turned into an AK-47 on y'all, boy.
Yeah, like she just kept going. Just breathe.
Everybody catching it. Everybody catching it,
That's
baby.
when she do that. When she do that, that's when I call her ski bone.
Ski bone,
Whoa.
facts. She hit that busy
Hey, I
bone.
ain't heard nothing, but I heard a
how
whole
old are
lot.
you, JB?
Oh, here she
I'm
comes. Hold
34.
on, hold on. You ready? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I'm ready. Bring her in
Okay,
here.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ski, put your headphones on
Yeah,
first
put
when
your
you come
headphones on
in.
because it sounded like you was trying to take some shots. What's up, Ski?
Look,
What
they
was
go
the
that middle
shots?
finger.
Repeat them.
Go ahead.
I wasn't taking no
I
shot.
don't
Nah,
know.
you was taking shots, Ski. I heard a little something. What's up?
I'm just saying, y'all be wanting so much from us, but y'all don't be offering shit. That's what I was saying.
You
Talk about.
gotta think about it. You still picked the guy though.
No, I'm
So what
just
you
saying,
mean
but
not
y'all can.
offering?
No, I'm saying, but you don't. I'm saying, until I fuck the looks. I'm talking about we don't know what you motherfuckers can comprehend, read out loud, write a sentence, write cursive.
Well, guess what? If
I'm
you
just saying
don't
we
talk
don't
to
know that till we get
yeah,
to talking to y'all.
yeah,
That's what I'm
and if
saying. That's what I'm
yeah,
talking
but
about.
if you not talk to two guys at one time, 3
No, they don't
months
got nothing to
apart,
do with
barely
it.
hang out with
They
them,
was
you would get to know somebody.
They definitely intelligent men. That ain't it.
Yeah,
I'm talking
but
about
you ain't even
they
trying
can
to get to
probably
know.
lead. They gonna
Let's
lead
do
some
one at a
bitches
time.
just
Let's do
one
one
lead.
at a
But
time
I'm
because I
just
can't
saying,
hear.
niggas be wanting to say like he said lead and they need tweaking. God damn it, they ain't even tweak they fucking self trying to tweak me. Bitch, get in the mirror. Nigga,
And
you
you
better Michael Jackson.
and you
Get in
letting
the
two
mirror.
dudes hold on, but you letting two dudes court you at the same time that you
I'm
barely giving
saying
attention
no. What
to,
do you mean?
but you
Listen,
not giving neither one attention.
I am giving them attention all that I can give. Nigga, I got
Two
other
times in
kids.
3 months,
No, I said 2 times a month. What do you
bro.
mean?
Get
That's
out of here.
enough.
That's not
When
no
I
serious.
listen, they have to get ready for when I'm an attorney. Listen, if I don't have a husband before I'm
I'm
an
not with
attorney,
the
I'm
treat.
not
I'm
gonna
not with
have
the
really
get
no fucking
everybody.
time the first 2 years out of law school, my guy. So, baby, if you want to date me or you want to fuck with me, this is gonna have to get on my calendar. And if it might be one time a month, it might be two. It might not even be in a month. God damn
You
it.
gonna have a rude awakening sickening because you're not a guy. See, it's different. No, hold on. Chicks get with us at the finish line. We don't want y'all at the finish line.
Yes, they do. They gonna want
No,
me.
they don't. No, they don't. You're gonna be on somebody's roster.
Yes, they
You're gonna be on somebody's roster. That's it.
I'm
Because
never
we
been
get picked
on
up
the
at the
roster.
finish
I'm
line when we
always the
put in the
fucking
work.
starter.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
be
on
a headache
nobody's
though.
roster. I'm
You're
not on
gonna be a
nobody's
headache at
roster.
the finish line. You thinking that you're gonna be more attractive as an attorney, you're gonna be
I'm
less
attractive now.
attractive.
I never said I what's more attractive is the
No,
time. Never
you
that.
said I
And
got to
I'm the
get to
shit
be an
now.
attorney
I'm the shit
first.
now. I'm the shit now. I'm the shit now. I'm that bitch now. So it's
Don't
not
have
about
an
having
inflated
time.
ego. That's a
No,
problem
it's
as
not my
well.
ego. It's the fact that I put myself here, one of the best paralegals in the country, 7 years. So it's not that. I'm just
Nobody
saying.
cares about that.
All I'm saying is
You may
that
need her one day.
if
I might.
I'm just trying to train them up in the way they should go, and they should not depart from it. So I'm going to be going into law school in a year, right? So in less than a year, right? So I'm just saying I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time. So I don't want to spoil nobody with so much time. I'm making the time that I'm making, the 2 times a month. I'm texting, I'm FaceTiming, I'm still making time for them because I got something else on my pot that's more important than a relationship, but you're a
I
cool
think
cat. And I'm interested
They don't even know your
dialogue.
characteristics all the way yet. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a recipe for disaster.
But I
Because you
think this.
thinking
I
by the
think
time
this.
you're in a turn. Go ahead,
I'm about to say, I
Double.
think as a man, it's easy to tell a woman to do what we like you said to give 100% towards this guy you just met or whatever. But again, when a woman's done that before, once or twice or 3 times, they've been played out of it. They super duper cautious. They're not going to fall for the same thing over. I mean, they might, but I think they're more cautious at it. And so I don't expect them. I think it's kind of foolish to give 100% for a nigga you just met 2 or 3 months ago. I think it makes more
if you
sense.
but bro, if you intentionally dating, bro, that's not the same. We not telling her to bust it down for him. We telling her to just consolidate and just put in. If you like somebody, it ain't even got to be something that you got to try at. It's just gonna happen naturally. You don't like them like that.
I mean, we had to take a couple days. I mean, I was attracted to them. That's how we exchanged numbers. But damn, I don't know if I like the nigga. Shit, I'm a motherfucker. I gotta go on a couple dates. See if I like the nigga. Damn, a couple dates. Like shit.
Choose your
I don't know
career
if I
then.
go on in just one day.
Choose your career
Oh,
then.
hold on. Stay there. Hold on. Stay.
somebody in one
This
day.
is the perfect segue.
Honey,
Hold on. This is beautiful.
Okay, let's
Hold on,
segue to
real
it.
quick.
Yep,
This
let's
is
do
the
that.
perfect segue. Where is it at? Career woman versus housewife. Here we go.
Social media, but yeah.
So back to the poll. So we had raise your hand if no job or like a majority, like 90%. I don't know, maybe do some shit online that makes you a little bit of money or whatever. But like 95% of your work is not to make money. It's to build a home. Raise your hand.
Wait, what did you say?
Do what you just said.
Something else. Sorry.
Like you're mainly doing things at home for the home.
Yeah.
That's what a housewife
I
is.
don't have a big family. So
Hold on, I need to
want
finish the poll.
that. Okay. We all have hands up.
Okay, just making sure.
Besides
Well,
her.
Ashley was wavering a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But it's like I want to like work and like be passionate about something. Because if I'm not working, if I'm not doing something fulfilling, then like what is life? I don't want to just like.
Okay. So, how many of you want to build a long-term career? Okay, interesting. So, Jenna, you don't want to do shit? What's up?
I have my reasoning. Okay, so I want to do something, but I also don't want to give my life to a career. So I still want to live my life, enjoy what I do.
Oh, you want the option?
Yeah. So I want to work, but I'm also okay with.
So you don't know what you want, is what you're basically saying.
No. I don't want to sacrifice my activities outside of work. For instance, you said long-term career. So I don't necessarily want to be at one job forever. I want to be able to, if I want to do something.
Here, let's
let's
simplify this and make it chronological, so we can understand.
Yeah.
So, let's say you're in a relationship now.
Yes.
You work, right? Yes, you do. You work. Okay. He proposes. You say yes. You're married. What happens from here? You're still working?
Yeah, I still want to work.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about this shit. Somebody's background's hella loud.
Crazy.
I think that's Ski. Ski, you sitting by a fan? Ski, can you hear me?
Mute her. Just mute her and see what happened.
Okay, yeah,
mute people. Ski, you got that fan going.
You
I
got
no fan going.
something going on. The microwave on or something.
The microwave.
Okay, so damn, we needed Ski for this, but we do we got career women on here, Robin?
Great, man.
Great.
It's crazy seeing Ash right here.
I used to.
What?
She over there sipping that drink.
You feel me? Always.
Get over there.
Got to have it on deck.
Man,
That's
I
it,
tell you,
that.
I'm not getting on the internet without no drugs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, you got to be under the
Yeah, I be
influence of
sober all the
something.
time. Then I'm
No,
Very much something.
JB, you are elite. You are the most stoic YouTuber out here.
that's a goddamn lie.
He's just a natural born asshole. He don't
now,
need nothing.
now, you know who I thought was the most stoic nigga out here, JB? I thought it was Cooley, and then I seen that nigga take off one time. I was like, oh
Oh
shit.
yeah,
That nigga like, look, bitch, I'll beat you up in here.
yeah. He can freak out. That's out. You might have to mute Ski Baby until she talk.
Hey, Ski.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, you got a little bit of
it's like a noise.
yeah.
That's probably my
Oh,
my
that's
Okay,
sound
now it's
right
gone.
there. That's
It's gone now.
Oh, because my phone was on my laptop. My bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's that. Yeah. Okay. So
He got
let's
that
do
recoil.
let's do Robin first. And the reason I brought this up is because I'm just curious to know why women are like more career driven versus being housewives these days.
So okay. So due to the fact that the world is like totally different than what it has been, I say for however many years people want to say the word existed. It's a modern day, so I'll say this: a purpose of a woman is wrapped in a man, even though women don't like that. But if a man has a goal, he has a purpose in his life. She's there to fulfill it with him. So usually that's not, uh, especially now, it's not something that goes on because people really don't know what they're supposed to be doing other than a job. So if we don't have that like established, people want to do their own things. And now that we can go out and have a job legally and have degrees and things like that, that's what I feel like women want to do. They want to have a sense of self other than just being wrapped up in a guy that doesn't really want them, doesn't want to provide for them, or have a problem with doing it, even though they do it. And
Who got her out of there? She got herself out of there.
I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I don't
shit.
kick nobody in my shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. If she come back, I'll let her finish her sentences. But go ahead, great. I want to hear what you got to say. Oh shit. Hold on. She here. Hold on, real quick, because I don't want you to get cut off. Damn. Ski dropped. Then Robin came back. Go
I'm
ahead.
having trouble with hearing. I can't hear, but I don't even know what I was saying.
You
You
was
were saying
cooking.
like, yeah, you was cooking. You said the time that
Oh,
back in the day.
you started hating all the men. You were saying that the men don't
I
want to
think just
provide
because
and
the
stuff.
opportunity is here, they just want to take the opportunity.
Mm.
Basically, in a nutshell, it's just a different day and age. It's not how it used to be, where women was obligated and you know basically forced to do just one thing. I don't think it's necessarily wrong to want a career, but as for me, I used to be in a corporate type of setting. I excelled, but I wanted to be at home with my children, and I saw how it affected them me not being there. So as a woman, it's just like at some point, and it depends on the individual. I'm not gonna choose anything over my children now until they get older. But when they needed me, I just knew that was the decision I needed to do was just dial down, and be with my kids.
And this was in a housewife setting, or you just realized it as a single mother?
As single mom, I never really did the whole housewife thing. I never had the luxury of doing that, but
It is a luxury.
uh, I'm gonna just
Okay.
leave it at that.
Got you. Okay, great. I want to great you go, then JB, then I'm gonna do Ski, then I'll go last.
I mean, I kind of agree with what she said. You know, times are just different. Like that whole housewife persona perception, like women back in the day, they used to lose themselves over their husbands. Like our granddaddies had multiple secret families, but our grandmas already knew about it. They just did whatever they wanted to do in their free time while they knew the bills was gonna be paid, the kids was gonna be taken care of. But at the same time, like that's all that was their identity, being a housewife. Like as time evolved, women wanted to become more than that. Rights changed. We were able to work, get our own jobs, make the same amount of money as men. Even sometimes now we're still competing, based off of gender and things like that when it comes to work. But a lot of women, we just don't want to be boxed in as one thing. Like, so a lot of women want to be business owners. They want to pursue their dreams and whatever they like. Like, I don't think it's a problem with that. And then me being a single mom, I did have the opportunity. I'm not gonna say I was a housewife because I wasn't married and I wasn't like in the house with a man, but a man that I was dating allowed me to just strictly focus on school, and he paid all my bills to make, like, he made sure I was confident like in myself in school and not have to worry about being stressed out with paying bills and stuff. But that wasn't he's still around. He's still around. He's still around, but he's still around. But I didn't like being boxed in and controlled. Like, men with power who can allow you the ability to do certain things and they know they have that power, they have control issues too. So I didn't like his control issues. Like, that's something you need to work on. You're not gonna just make me stay right here where you want me at, and I be reachable whenever you want to reach out and touch me. Like, I have other things that I want to do. So I think any woman who is really independent in herself, knows who she is, knows what she wants, outside of just being a mom and a fucking girlfriend, like, it's a lot of things like she's gonna want to do. I don't feel like anybody should be restricted to just a title of a housewife or she's just a career woman, because women can be many things. Like, we're not just a housewife or a career woman, even if we're married and have a career. Like, we're so many other things outside of that for everybody around us. Meanwhile, y'all as men, y'all are just one thing. Like, y'all are just the man of the house, and that's that. Like, y'all gonna pay y'all bills, y'all gonna make sure the family's straight, and then that's it. Y'all don't have to show up for everybody in every way that we do. And like, I feel like enough men don't understand that. Like, we have to bend and shape ourselves into so many different people to be that nurturer, that uplifter, that provider at the same time that you're supposed to be just the man of the house. Like, if we're doing names and boxing people in, that's all that y'all would be, just the man of the house.
All right, land your plane.
Land my plane. How about I land my plane on your big ass head?
Wow.
That's family. We let that ride. That's family over there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so
That's
y'all are social creatures by nature. So all that you got to bend and emotions, all that stuff. Y'all enjoy that part of things. First of all,
no, we don't. No,
Yes,
we
you
don't. No, we
You
do
enjoy all
not.
that.
No, we do
Okay.
not.
Secondly, you don't know how hard it is to get a guy that's willing to take care of all your bills and pay for everything. First of all, you think it's easy, but to have a guy that's covering
You saying that like
100%.
you had to try to get a guy to pay all your bills and cover your.
I am
What are you
the
talking
guy.
about?
Hold on, I am the guy that pays 100% of the
Where
bills.
is-
What I'm trying to get at.
No,
Mic
you're
drop,
not getting
mic
at that by
drop.
saying
Anyway,
we don't know
no,
how
no,
hard
hold
that
on,
is.
hold on.
We're the ones
No,
in the
yeah.
position.
No,
You're not.
Yeah, but the privilege is invisible to those that have it. That's why you will never understand it. So you have guys like, you have the guys out there that are actually providing that type of lifestyle, and y'all think it's all smooth and dandy when you can just get the car, go get gas, go get food. I'm talking about doing shit without even having to think about it. So y'all will never understand that part of things. So that's first and foremost. And then when it boils down to being a housewife, that is a privilege. A lot of women have to work. A lot of women been working throughout time while they was pregnant damn near. All the grandmas and great grandmas out there, they always had to still work at the same time. So if you are in a housewife situation, definitely appreciate the guy that you with that's even able to put you in that. Because your ass would probably have to work till you damn near like 8 weeks. And then you got to go back to work right after the baby drop as well. So that's the reality. And that's not me trying to shame anybody, but that's just the reality because it is expensive out here. You know what I'm saying? And I think also too is that the day and age that we live in, women want their freedom. They want their freedom. They don't want to go back to being no housewife. So I think even the housewife thing, women don't even really want that because they don't want to be the pregnant and barefoot at home, having to get all the milk prepared, run after kids. Women now want to live the lifestyle of a guy. They see the lifestyle of a guy as entertaining and fun. I want to do that.
I
now.
disagree.
I want to see the
That
other
is
side
so
of
crazy.
it. Let me
That's
land
how
my
they
plane
really
real
think.
quick.
Yeah, hold on. Let him finish.
Well,
Y'all
let me
real
land
quick.
my plane real quick because we would be okay with y'all being housewives. But here's the downside. Why it would blow up in our face because y'all can't appreciate the bare minimum. And I say that to say that, even when you have somebody, y'all always trying to do things, whether it's traveling, do this, do that, do that. Men are very simple. but y'all will kind of make that situation chaotic by wanting so much, and guys usually try and keep things at a simplistic place. So we would love to keep y'all there and everything just at the bare minimum, but guess what? Y'all don't like bare minimum. Y'all don't like simplicity. You know, somebody who's a minimalist. Y'all always want to do, look at her nails. They all different colors. You got Let Her Be Great up there, colored hair. We don't see Robin, but I guarantee you I see something I could point out. So what I'm trying to say is
everything on me is natural.
no, I'm not.
I don't give a
talking about
damn. You see
natural this
that?
time. I'm just
I have
saying,
my
like,
own
y'all
nails,
could be
my own
very.
lashes, my own hair. I mean,
Can I?
do
Can
hair
I?
hacking.
So what
No,
I'm
hold
trying
on.
to say is,
Let him wrap it up, and then y'all can get.
yeah,
Y'all
I'm gonna
got
land
it.
my plane because I'm about to crash this.
Go
No, I
ahead.
damn near
Just
basically hit all the points I
determination.
wanted to hit or
Okay, so this is what
whatnot.
I want to say, right, about that. So when I had my daughter at 17, my daughter daddy wasn't ready to be a husband. So I only have one child because I didn't want to have none really not being married. But so I've never been married, so I have one daughter. But her daddy wasn't ready to be a husband. We were 17. Even when we was together, so I was 21. He still wasn't ready, right? So the men that I dated, great men, wasn't ready to be married because they felt like it was the paper, it was this, it was the white man, it was this, it was that, for whatever reasons. You know what I mean? So that.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to be a wife because I saw my mother be a wife and be a nurse and work and didn't have to work. So I feel like working to me is being a helpmate for my person, for my husband, for my mate, because he might fall, he might get sick, he might have to take some time off. So therefore the house will still run smoothly. The ship will still run smoothly if I got something in the bank too. Because 2 incomes is better than one. You understand what I'm saying? So it's never like I'm trying to outdo or outpace or, it's throwing off the balance. No, it's that we need to have 2 ways to make shit happen. So if I can facilitate and be a backup for if shit go wrong, then I'm gonna be the backup and handle it. And secondly, I love what I do. I'm an avid reader. I'm a great writer. So being a lawyer was just what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? But I always wanted to be a wife and a homemaker. You know what I'm saying? Because like at 44, if I meet a guy who doesn't have kids or who wants them, I'm gonna have another one because this time around I'm gonna homeschool my kid. I'm gonna teach my kid new languages. I'm gonna do that shit that I didn't do with my daughter when I was 17. But she did have a great life. But you know what I'm saying? I had a village. But this time around, I'm going to be doing it more ski because now I can afford to do it. Now I'm in a situation with a husband or a life partner, you know what I'm saying, where I can do those things. So I just feel like, for me, I kind of missed the window to do it with my daughter. So until I meet a person that wants that, then that's when I'm gonna be that if that's what the housewife. But I just feel like now and today, I feel like everybody has been okay with the baby mama, baby daddy shit. So, and they see the chaos, so we made it like, okay, well, we can have here, 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 here. So it's like everybody get to be the wifey at home because niggas that have her over here not working, her over here pregnant not working, her over here pregnant not working. So it doesn't look very favorable. You know what I'm saying? When people try to say that at home and, the family unit type shit. So, but I've always been for being a housewife. So,
But see, this is what I'll say. I think a lot of women don't understand that when you become a housewife, you can't have the other shit too. And when you become a career woman, you can't have the other shit too. I think that
disagree.
when y'all sign up for being a housewife, it comes with certain stipulations. And
No, it doesn't.
when you start to be a career
Always
woman,
very
if
possible.
this was the law, if men saw you and you said, "Oh, I got a degree," and then when the check come out, like we talking, it's our first date, we talking, and you like, "Yeah, I got a, you know what I'm saying? I got a master's from this and that," and then all of a sudden he just was like, "All right, split the bill," like off
I'm cool with
GP.
that.
But okay, well that's cool, but at the end of the day, that's just the first thing that you got to deal with. Now, when y'all walk out the restaurant, he don't open the door.
Well, that's on
Now,
him
now,
for being an asshole. That
but
ain't.
Right.
it's not him being an asshole. This is what you chose to do.
No,
You
it's
Why do
chose.
not.
men
That's
so
him.
tit
If
for
a man
tat? That's
if a
bitch shit.
man
Why do
chooses
men
not to
gotta be
open a
so tit
door
for
for
fucking
you,
tat
that's
all
just
the
Well,
fucking
him.
time?
but I'm
One
just
at a
giving
time. One at a time.
these Yeah, these is crazy examples. But what I'm telling y'all is this is what y'all are initially signing up
But can I
for.
tell you something?
No, it's
I
not.
disagree because I watched my mama went from a CNA to an LP, and my daddy let her not work, and she didn't have to work, but she wanted to do it, so he put her through it and let her do it. And when she was doing it, she still cooked for us, washed the clothes,
But
cleaned the
guess
house,
what?
went on trips. I mean, my
Guess
mama
what?
still held it down. You know what I'm saying? And my daddy rewarded her with the Cadillacs and the new
But
TVs and this and that. I'm just saying, but I watched my mother be corporate, go through school, CNA to LPN in the
y'all don't.
80s to the 90s, and she still balanced being a housewife. You know what I mean? We still went to the mosque. We still went to church. We still did everything. She didn't miss a beat. Our house stayed clean, laundry, ironing,
Hold on,
everything.
you going back a generation of women that are not y'all, and you
But
got to
guess
think
what? We
about
was
them
trained
women.
up by them, though. We was trained up by them, training up a child
Y'all
the
was
way they should go,
influenced.
and they should not
Y'all was
depart from it.
y'all were
And that
also
was
y'all,
a
y'all were also influenced so slightly
No, we was
wrong as
not. When
well
you
too.
when you got trained up
Y'all
by
were
the right
influenced
people
wrong.
and the right parents, like you just said here, sir, in the middle. You just sat here and said it's good for a woman to have come from a good stock, basically, right?
Yeah,
So if you was raised by good stock, you hold on to real shit, no matter what
exactly.
influence.
a
Because
lot of
my
y'all
daughter
ain't
holds
even
on to
meant.
the shit that I taught her. She's 26 years
Anything.
old.
Yeah, but you
Because
gotta think about it.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
you cannot. All of y'all got
You
your
just
own
sat here
bad
and said that
characteristics.
it's okay for your girl to have good stock friends, people that come from the family oriented, family good friends, and all that shit, right?
Yes,
So if you're
yes.
trained up with that and you go into this world like you're expecting your friend's girl and her family to give her that edifying correction and all that shit, well, expect that the people who are raised with those women hold some of those attributes too.
Who
You
you
just
think
don't give
gonna?
us no
But here's the
credit.
thing about it. Yeah, but who you think gonna mitigate that risk? Here's the thing about it, what you ain't even paying attention to. Me mentioning about the friends my
I
wife
told you.
have. Who you think gonna have some influence towards that? It's a good guy behind the scenes that's in control of things, that's navigating and
Wait,
seeing things.
what? No,
Because
it's not. Because your
yes, it
wife could
is.
have friends that she been friends with
Yeah,
before y'all even
but if I
met, and
see
she's still
true,
friends with.
but if I see certain things, I can let her know about it. Sometimes y'all don't even understand some of the friends that could be
And we
conniving
could say the
around
same
y'all.
thing for y'all, because y'all have homeboys that we can tell y'all, oh, that ain't y'all real friend. Everybody has flaws.
Most guys don't even
Women
be having
and
friends
men.
like that.
No, men,
Most guys don't even be having friends like that.
Yes, they
a
do,
Just
and
guy
being
they
or
end up
honest.
two.
dead. And them
No,
be
they
the
don't.
niggas that
Y'all
wipe
have a
their ass
guy or
You know what the
two
problem
that you
is?
cool with.
You're messing with the wrong guys. Like that's what I
No.
was about to allude to. The guys that y'all
Keep
talking
alluding
about that
to
y'all
it, because
moms
that ain't the
had,
truth.
that
Keep
was a
alluding to it.
completely different structure. Those was good guys
Yep.
who was putting
No,
the
it's
women in those
not.
soft
No, it's
positions. Yes, they
not.
were. Because those same
Listen,
guys, hold
God,
on. No, those same guys from back then, you wouldn't even fuck them guys today. Because
Who
you would
wouldn't?
find them
My daddy
unattractive.
was a boss nigga. Any bitch can fuck with
You
my
would
pops
find them
right now.
guys
My daddy was a
unattractive.
boss ass nigga, bro. Hold on. My daddy was
Un-
a boss
I
ass
told you.
player
un-
ass
Take
and,
nigga,
un-
it though.
and
military
until you,
nigga, boss
yeah,
militant nigga,
and
Black Panther
and guess
nigga.
what?
Any
And
bitch would have
until
been
you
fucking with
find
my
out all
daddy
the
to this
dirt behind
day.
the scenes, you wouldn't like them because guess what? Them guys still had their dirt that you probably wouldn't appreciate.
Exactly.
Y'all
It,
big up y'all dads all the time, but
But
y'all don't know
but
some
my
of the
mama
things that
tell me
behind the
about my
scenes.
daddy. My daddy tell me he wasn't no motherfucking straight walking ass nigga. He keep it peace.
Okay then.
But he guess what?
yeah.
But guess what? He respected Vivian. You know what?
Okay, well you can
Even
easily
what he
find another
did,
dude
he
like
still
that then.
respected her. He still
But he's
respected her. He let her be a woman. He coddled her. He helped her. He rose her up. He didn't
He
increase the
let
gender role.
hold on.
And then what
Did he
you
he
cheat
gonna
let
on
do?
her
her?
be a
Did he
woman
cheat
and
on
she
her?
let him be a man. That's the
Did
Right.
he cheat on
difference.
her?
Did he cheat on your mama?
I said
Yes.
they had some
And
indiscretions
she
in their
didn't
50
go
year
nowhere.
marriage.
Okay
In
You
then.
their
can't
50
do that
year
today.
marriage.
Y'all
In
can't do
their
that
50
today.
year marriage.
But
Not
You
that's
I'm
what
can't
five,
not
do
y'all
that
but
doing
doing.
today.
it.
Y'all want to be
Boom.
disrespectful. Y'all don't want to
No.
evolve on
See,
that spectrum. You want to
JB,
be
this
disrespectful. You want to say that you can do all of that because you're the one that's supposed to do all of these things. But then in the same respect, y'all don't hear anything that they've been saying to you. You just discredit it. So this is
No,
what
I'm
no,
I'm
not.
saying.
no.
There's no
I'm
point in even speaking because y'all have already put the narrative that you think should be there. So what is the point of even having the conversation?
no,
Calling
because
your man a
we
good
we
she
man.
right.
we
That's the
acknowledge
She
narrative.
no,
right.
no, no. We acknowledging y'all points.
She
I'm
right
not
though.
No,
saying
it's not.
I'm not saying everything is wrong. What I'm telling you is a lot of it's
But
not
y'all not even
realistic.
like hearing it though.
Yeah,
Y'all hearing it,
no,
but y'all not
They
hearing. You
not. They
listening, but you're
reject
not
every
hearing it
single
though.
thing.
what have we rejected? Give me
everything.
one
Here we
thing.
go.
One thing. Let's
What
be honest.
haven't you
I'm
If
not
it's
gonna say
rejected would be
anything.
if
Just give
it's
me
easier.
not
one
right,
thing.
I'm not finna just Jeff with you. I'm
But
not finna
everything
just
Y'all
y'all say is
never,
right.
y'all
That's
never
what I'm
said
saying.
Right.
anything
Everything
that
Hold
was
y'all
on.
said
saying
We
was
is
got
being
right.
three.
right.
We got three women talking. Let me hear Robin for a second. Robin, what did I disagree with? did I disagree with?
Majority of every point that was given.
You got to give me one thing.
Just one.
You should know what you was talking about.
I
can
knew it.
No,
She did
you
this shit to
called
me
me out
last
on
night.
it. You can't do that. You called me and said I didn't.
Because
agree with it. You
I'm
have to
keeping
tell
you
me.
accountable for what you said. Whatever I
Okay,
said, I
tell me.
remember what I said on this phone call. I don't need nobody to recall what I said. It's not that simple.
I've been only preaching good tactics. I've been trying to get Ski Baby to consolidate on one guy. I've been telling Let Her Be Great to open her eyes up and put the bottle down. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, I've been only trying to give good advice this whole night. You got to explain to me, Robin, exactly what.
I will not. I'm sorry.
She's not gonna
do that. You gonna concede like that? We almost come on
because
now.
that's what I'm giving. That's what I'm getting. Oh, it's no point.
It is a point.
What I'm trying to say,
What
Robin,
is the point?
would you like a guy to take care of your bills 100%?
No, I don't need that. What I would like for my purpose to be fulfilled, a bill can be paid, an attitude can be changed, a wardrobe can be corrected, food can be replenished or not. We don't have all these things is futile. That's why I told you initially.
I'm not
I look at
telling
a
you to
person's
get with an
mindset.
asshole because he pay all your bills. I'm
Okay,
just asking
can
you.
I finish, please?
Okay.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying. I look at a person's mindset. That's why I was telling you before. People can say and do whatever, but I look at literally your heart and how you think. And I don't rock with certain stuff, and that's just one of them. I don't like that.
Which is what?
That sounds good and all, but I asked you about the guy in the wheelchair earlier today, and you wouldn't make him a valuable candidate. So I don't want to hear about
everything.
I want to hear about your high moral compass because it's
gonna-
bullshit, Robin.
Everything I'm gonna say because you want to be right, so I'm not gonna have the conversation.
I don't want to be right.
You just did,
I
but
want
go
the
ahead.
panel to be right.
Okay, but listen, just because she didn't want the dude in the wheelchair to be her valuable person, that's her preference. That's like men prefer skinny bitches
No,
or
but
thin
she
bitches.
came out and she said that she's a sapiosexual, that she likes intellect and conversations and whatnot. And we asked her about the guy in the wheelchair who has great character and great conversation. She said she would have to just make him a friend. So that is a lie.
But maybe
I know
she
it
just
sounds
don't
good.
wanna deal with
Hold
what
on.
it comes
No, it
with.
sounds good on
But what's
paper,
wrong with?
but it's not
But hold
real.
on. But what's wrong with her saying? But what's wrong with her acknowledging like I can't
Everything
be
that I say is gonna be
100%?
wrong, just like everything you gonna say is gonna be wrong, and everything that she's gonna say is gonna be wrong.
Ms.
That's what I'm
Saying.
saying. There's no point of
What about me, Robin? What about me?
Hold on,
Is
Ms.
everything I
Robin,
say
but you
gonna
know
be
what the
wrong
sad
too?
part is? The sad part is that you can't be real about what I just said.
I'm
The sad
trying
part
to
is you
answer.
can't be
I'm
real
gonna let
about
I
you
want
that.
to
say
say
that,
something.
and I'm gonna let you go with it. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying the sad part is that you can't sit right here and say that.
But the sad
Yeah,
part
I
is
did
that
say I
you
was a
can't see you in the
sapiosexual,
mirror.
but you said what?
The sad part is that you can't see you in the mirror.
I can. I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting here acting like I am perfect.
But can
I would never
listen,
do that.
But listen, this is the thing though, right? Just be like, even if she did say that, she didn't want, she would leave him as a friend, right? Because people got to be real. Maybe she's saying that I can't deal with what comes with dealing with somebody in a wheelchair, and if you can't get them 100% of that, then you shouldn't deal with them. If you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Because
I
it's
mean,
not.
what's wrong with
I
that
hate to
being her
say it,
choice?
but it's not going to be realistic to start off a relationship with somebody that's just happening in a wheelchair, and that's why I mentioned that I did that extreme because she said she was a sapiosexual, that she only cares
Well,
about that.
my sister did that. She jumped in a relationship with a nigga in a wheelchair, and they had kids and everything.
Damn, where everybody go?
Yeah, everybody just dropped off. Okay, I mean, what? You said she met him in a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
man. Like you said, it ain't nothing that you're gonna see probably ever again. But
That's what I'm saying.
I thought
It's
it was
very
wild
rare.
too.
I mean,
I was like, damn.
that's good she did that, but that is very rare. Most people are not going to do that. That's cool though. But most people, I'm just going off of generality stuff at the same time. Most people not going to do that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
situation. Yeah.
And I asked Robin and she said no. So, but I mean, your sister might be better than Robin then as a person.
I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you this. Whatever girl I choose, I'm married right now. But any other girl, even if it's hers, they get in a car accident and lose a limb, I'm out.
That's honesty.
I wouldn't leave.
That's honesty though. You got to respect the honesty though. I'm not saying it's right.
See, and this is where I still believe in a certain amount of duty to your partner, especially if you're married. I'm not leaving. I'm in it. I'm not leaving.
No, but
now,
it's just like she said though.
now,
I know I can't handle that, and like,
if I step out, I don't know.
I can't speak for Robin, but I know I can't deal with that. I'm good.
Well, let's
but
put some
who else she got? Hold on. You saying if you married to her, or you just dating her? Like, what are we talking about?
All of the above.
Hold on, who else she got? Then if you
dating,
married to her,
in love, whatever you want to call it. If that bitch lose an arm or a leg, I'm out.
All right, bro. I don't agree with that. Double OZ, bro. I don't
why
agree with
I said
that.
I need to know.
Hey, but Robin, I'm about to hold him accountable though. I don't agree with that. Double OZ, you the type of guy that I wouldn't even suggest getting into a serious long-term relationship because if you outie like that, that's a problem. That's a
I'm
problem.
not
You
going.
still
I'm not
need to
going to
have
argue
some
with
level
it
of
being a
duty.
problem. I'm keeping it funky and letting you know how I'm cut.
Yeah, well, ladies, that's those. See, this situation you gotta try and analyze. This is something you might not even know because that's some deep shit to even be talking about early
Yeah.
on. But I think guys, I think we still need to have a certain type of responsibility when we do end up dealing with a female in the long haul. Like it's forever at that point still, especially if I'm married to you and there's no infidelity involved and
I
something's
got a
happened
question.
to you. I gotta stay with you still.
I got a question.
No, you don't
What?
got to. You're choosing to. But go
For
ahead.
sure. Yeah, but that's my duty though. I feel like that's my duty. I gotta
I
create
got
some burden of standard.
I got a question though. Like, how do you men receive when somebody says you guys need to alter or change or something your teachings? Since you guys
I'm
are such
very
leaders,
I'm gonna wait.
I'm
And
very
you know what I'm
accountable.
saying?
I'm very
No, hold
accountable.
on, wait. I'm not done. I'm saying
Yeah.
like, how do you how do you accept it or receive it and do it? Like, do you take it like off the muscle? Do you like think about it? Do you like what? How do you go in a direction of changing that behavior or that attitude or that thinking, or do you change your thinking? Like, how do you guys do that, man? You too.
I'm pretty accountable for the most part, especially if somebody's giving me correction about something that I need to probably think about or analyze. I'm always going to consider. I'm my biggest critic. I'm super hard on myself. I beat myself up all the time. I probably shouldn't. So I'm gonna be overly accountable because I already hold myself to a high standard. So it's gonna be hard for me not to listen to somebody else that have a certain critique.
Facts. And I'm not no point of finger ass nigga. I can't do it. I'll figure out why they did what they did because of what I did, even if they was just in the wrong. So I'm definitely I'm with JB on that. Like, it's accountability is most men. This is what we do. Like, we gonna find out why the other person was right, even though they wrong.
For me,
But are you holding
it's like
accountability?
what the women said. It depends on what it is for me.
Yeah, but I mean, even if my girl cheated on me, I'd be like, well, I wasn't paying attention enough. I'll do some sucker shit like that.
No, I was talking about like I was talking about like the changing thing. Like if she came to me and was like, I need you to change this or change that. It depends on what she coming at.
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, nah, hey, yeah. Tell Paris pull up, man. That's my brother.
Yeah.
I see, yeah. But no, I'll just say in general, I don't see men having a problem taking accountability. Like, even, I mean, bro, from just talking on panels, the TikToks to being in the barbershop, the nigga always find out what he did wrong.
Can you give us an example of something that, like, have you ever had to tell it, like, hey man, could you change this or change that? Like, give me an example of something that you think men would not want to change.
Like, what if a woman said to you,
the
like,
way they
hey,
think.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Robin.
The way they think.
Girl.
Hey, can you be more specific?
Logic always has to be the voice of reason. The way you think.
You need to give
realm that
one
y'all-
thing.
That's y'all thinking.
Just pick one thing.
1 + 1 is 2.
It is.
She want us to be sympathetic to something that might not
No,
make
I didn't
sense.
ask you to be sympathetic. Please don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruh,
That's what we talking about.
That's what it sounds like.
But that's what
She
I'm
is
saying though.
dangerous.
Like, she's just asking, but no, like real shit though. She's just asking, like, if she's asking a question, her question is thinking. Like, come on, man, like, quit being dicks. She's saying thinking. Like, if a person tells you, like, if your person say, hey, like, babe, you know how y'all saying, your ideology, what you think, you giving your best practices, right? What if somebody says to you, like, hey, I think the way you think about these best practices aren't the best practices. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you non-biasedly be able to reply and manage that conversation? You know what I'm saying? If your person is saying, hey, babe, I don't think that's a good way of thinking about those, the things. So how do you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what how do you give us a feedback or say, like, okay, something like that? That's
If it makes sense, I'm gonna just do it. But if it don't make sense, I'm not finna do it. I'm not gonna do it just because you want me to do it and it don't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
But who determines if it makes sense, you or her?
Me.
But why come when y'all want us to change, it makes sense for y'all, but not us?
Because y'all don't.
It's almost like you saying that you can't be wrong. It's almost like saying that a man can't be wrong.
No. I'm saying no. What I say first.
She
I
just
said if what she said makes sense, then that's what it is.
And
but
I
if
said,
it
who
doesn't
determines if it makes sense? And you said you, right? But when y'all feel like it's time for us to make changes, like bro said, like, he sees some things that may make us crash out or not get us to where we need to be, right? And it's what you thinking because your ideology and what you lined it up to be to work for me. But if I'm telling you that you're thinking about these behaviors or what you're saying ain't the best, or you might need to rethink
But
that.
if
The
But
you're
problem is
wrong,
that you dealt with a lot of
okay.
unhealthy guys.
No, I
So
have
you
not.
picking the
No,
wrong
no,
guys.
no, I have not.
Women
I've only really had
You're
telling
two
them
wrong.
unhealthy in my
something
whole
to
life.
do,
No.
and they don't want to listen to a woman tell them something to do. That's all it is. But if they
I'm
homie said
married.
it
My
to
wife
them,
tell
they
me
would
stuff to
listen
do.
to it. That ain't. I
Yeah.
didn't say that. I'm saying if a woman is saying something, they don't take it as face value because
They
there has
don't.
to
That's
be
not
some
true.
emotion
That's
to it, or
true.
it has
That's
to
not
be
true.
something
They
that's
got to go to
illogical.
jail or be
If
in
another
motherfucking
guy
life
says
support.
it, they listen.
That's why they have the niggas in
And
prison
they can
right
say
now listening to
exactly
their
what you
homies.
That's
said.
what she's
Well,
saying is what she's saying is a fact, and in corporate America, it's the same way. In the real world, in the same way, it's the same thing.
well, for sure, because guys are our biggest competition. So of
That's what
course
I'm saying.
we're gonna take it as a critical critique because it's probably gonna be necessary to improve. Now, I will say this: a lot of the things that y'all do implement or try and give it, critiques or advice on, it's things that sometimes don't make us better in the eyesight of guys. Sometimes,
right?
just being honest. I'm
I'm
not
not.
saying it's
What does
something that
that
we
mean?
can't improve
Explain.
on.
I'm not
I know.
finna. I'm not finna cave on my foundation. The way I'm moving is working, and that's
Yeah.
probably one of the reasons why you chose me.
Logic.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
but
that it's nothing wrong with logic.
It isn't.
yeah,
But
no.
sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not the final thing. And if it's not the final thing, because y'all say it's not the final thing, then it's a problem.
Okay, let me use an example real quick. Sometimes y'all will say like, for a guy to be himself when y'all meet him or whatnot, and I would say that's sometimes bad advice. Okay, and let me say why. Because sometimes when like later on when you already with the female, they'll start appreciating all the weird things about you later on. Sometimes in
That's
the
wrong.
beginning, it's not like that though.
No, we don't want that shit later, nigga. You weird. No, you starting
No, it's
showing me some
later.
new
No,
shit.
it's later. Let's say
Mm-mm.
you meet a guy and you like him or whatnot, and he already done wooed you. He showed you all the great characteristics, and later on down the line, you find out that he like watching anime or something like that. You'll be okay with it. But let's say off the rip he came out, yeah, I love watching
I
anime
mean,
and I,
just
I
tell
play
me up
certain
front.
games
I
and
like
stuff.
up
You ain't
front.
gonna like that.
Yes, I would. Tell me
No,
up
you
front.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
Now,
I
women
mean,
adapt. Women adapt really well.
yes, we like what you just don't, because that's weird to me to tell me that shit. Like, tell me that shit as we getting to know each other. You ain't got to tell me first date, but damn, week 6, month 2, month 3, damn,
I
nigga,
basically
we ain't
just
walked
said
in
that.
together yet.
That's
I'm
basically
saying,
what
but
I
that's
said. You
month 2 or
later
month 3. We
on.
still just dating. That ain't motherfucking a year.
I mean, if we I know what.
I'm just saying, I just say,
Just saying.
I mean, I like a man to lead. I like a man to be the leader and shit. But I think these new men, they just feel like what they say go in their foundation. What have you ever asked
Always
the
been like
woman they
that.
foundation or how they was raised up or
you
taken
you
into
don't.
consideration?
But Ski, you don't respect men that cave to what you believe in and what you want them to do. Y'all don't
But see, I don't.
respect
But see,
that shit.
I don't want him to cave into nothing. I want us to be able to coexist. I don't want him to cave. I want him and I to coexist. I don't want him
You
to cave. I
but
want him
you
and I to coexist and understand
But
each other and have respect
see,
for each
that's
other.
how they see
you
that. They
no
don't
no
see
no
that
no.
as being at peace. They
You
see
not
that as them being the female dog and we walking them. And
that's
what
not
they
true.
say goes.
No.
And that's what it is, this whole entire conversation. And I brought it up and it was negated because you didn't
Y'all
agree
are
to
going
it, which is
y'all are
fine.
gonna have things
But
that
that's what
y'all
I'm
gonna be
trying
in
to say.
control of in the household, and we're gonna have things that you do understand that in a relationship, we both got different roles still.
I understand that.
Be
I baby,
okay
I've
and be
had
happy with
successful
the roles
relationships.
that you
I
play.
get that. I know that. All I'm saying is that the man that I desire him to be the leader. I desire him to drive the boat, to captain the ship,
And what
everything.
does that look
Okay.
like for you?
But what that looks like if he and I coexisting with our views, our ideologies, our
See,
point of views, our morals, you know what I'm saying? And some of them might not be crystal clear that we both have the line together, but they're similar. You know what I mean? It might have a little different legalese in there, but we respect each other enough to, agree to disagree, coexist, and respect each other. No
Yeah,
matter,
but
and
you
I
say you
love
want
you.
a nigga to drive the boat though. It's
But he
like
can
like
drive
what
the
type of
boat. What's wrong with him drive? He can't drive the boat and respect me and have equal coexistence with
No,
me.
to them, that's not
What's
no,
the
no, no.
logical.
hell?
He's still gonna respect you. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you're
yeah,
not no slave and no animal.
But that's how
exactly.
y'all
But
be
that's
Why you
acting.
that's
removing
That's how y'all
respect?
be
exactly what it
acting.
is.
But
No,
that's how
No, we
y'all be
don't.
acting.
that's how y'all receiving
No,
it.
it
No,
It's
it's
isn't.
not
And
not.
when
I'm
we
telling you,
telling
no,
you
it's
that, you
not.
still don't listen. It
Right.
doesn't register.
Robin, you difficult.
No, it's
difficult.
the truth,
No,
y'all. It's
I
the truth. It's
have
the tea.
I have a
You
right to say
difficult.
how I feel. If you don't like it, just say that, and I won't say anything else.
No,
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 you
no.
can speak, but I think you being difficult and a little disingenuous with like how you trying to
But I've told you you was like that the entire time, and you told me that you wasn't. You just negated what I said.
That I was what?
Disingenuous, just like you just told me.
Yeah, because I'm actually trying to offer like solutions or whatnot. I'm not sitting right here saying
And
that.
nothing we have said it has been a solution to you, and that's what I said.
No,
What y'all
I
knows
gave
what you
ski
say does not matter.
I gave ski solutions on like her dating situation or whatnot. We talked about a number of things, and I'm not trying to just be all absolute that just men are in control of things. Everything is gonna be cause and effect. You
I
can do
mean, but do
whatever
you
you
think
want
a
to do,
woman can like roll?
but
Do you think a woman can like solely like run her own ship comfortably and still be a genuine, knowing, kind-hearted ruler lady control? Like, does she need to have a man per se? Can she still do it on her own?
you do whatever you want to do. It just you
I,
got to be okay with the consequences at
I
the
don't
what would
end.
be the
I don't think
consequences?
so. I don't think so. I don't think
Dying
most women can
dying
do that.
alone. I don't know. Working as hard as a man for the rest of your life, make sure your life
Well,
insurance is taken
I'm
care of,
not
and
gonna
making
work
sure.
hard as a man for the rest of my life. I'll be retired by the time I'm 55. I'm just now 44. I'm gonna be retired by 55. I already got 2 properties. I'm chilling. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
Okay,
saying.
but
I'm
do
not. I'm
most
not gonna.
do
Huh?
most women
this is
have
the
that
thing about we,
luxury?
Yeah, they
but just
do.
about to
Black
no,
women,
they
a lot of
don't.
black women do now. That's the thing. Y'all talk about these Buster Douglas ass bitches. There's
You
a lot of
finna
women
be a
now that do
Tripping,
lawyer.
photos.
These
you
women work
tripping.
on they answer phone calls at the crib for
You know,
$20 an hour. They ain't got no fucking end
the
game.
average
But you
female
gotta
make
start
like
somewhere.
30,
Why don't you think
40,000
people
a year.
gotta start somewhere though?
Because even that where they starting is
That's
where
what I
they
just
at.
told you.
I mean, but
They
then
not
they
about
can't
to.
climb up the
Not
You
pole.
good
can
enough.
start somewhere,
But
but you
ski.
gotta have an end game.
Yeah, but they don't
Anything
have none. They don't have no end game. Most women's end game is their husband,
And
but they
that's
Who
why
don't
is
you
got no
saying that?
husbands.
exactly. That's why you need
I
a guy
disagree.
because it's too hard out here. Like you said, like we were saying earlier, it's very hard out here. You gonna need the 2 incomes, and you gonna need a
I
guy
mean, but if
who's
your
on his
income
purpose.
is cool and you know how to budget, you should be straight though. You don't, man. I
Who
don't
know how
know.
to do? But ski baby, I'm not. Nobody's saying that what you saying is wrong. But who do it?
A lot of women do it, y'all.
Cat.
I'm telling you, y'all just ain't in the right places with the right
No,
women. It's
I don't
women
see a
doing
lot of
it.
women
I got
dying
friends.
alone
What
I got
with
like
what
6
bad
professional
planet?
finances.
friends.
What
I
No,
got
no,
friends.
planet
most
is
women have
this?
bad finances as well.
Men
What
don't ain't
planet?
got no
What
finances. Half these niggas ain't got a credit card. Man, y'all be
what?
killing us with that
No, the
shit,
guys
man.
that you
Half
dealing
these,
with, that's what I'm
no,
trying to
a lot
tell
of
you.
man gone. Ain't the men
Y'all
I
saying
know
the
because the
same
men I
thing
know
back and
got black
forth.
cards.
Y'all saying the same
yes,
thing
they
back
are.
and forth.
Majority of the debt is held by
But he
females.
has to
That's
be
a
the one
stat.
to say it.
The United States debt, females hold majority of it.
I know
Cat.
because all our shit, because all the niggas shit in their mama name and her credit fucked up. That's why. P. Diddy,
That's real.
God damn it.
That's real.
Everything in their mammy name.
Hey, even if
Get
that's
They
up.
true,
shit
that's
fucked
funny
up.
as hell. I
That's
don't know,
hell.
but maybe it is. I don't fucking know. But
Yeah,
see,
y'all know.
even
It sound like it makes sense.
Yeah,
because
you heard.
but the reason a nigga wouldn't have credit is because he fucked his up already. Most men,
Did he did
most
he did
dudes,
he put did he
most
put bad
dudes
boy
30.
did he gave 75% of
To
bad
his
boy to
mama.
his mother?
Yeah, he
Right.
did. Because you ain't about to extort me, bitch. But
And
I'm
see
telling
that
you like this: most men in their 40s and 50s, I guess what Gen Z, what is that? Gen X, whatever it is, they don't do credit. A lot of men ain't trying to buy shit they can't afford. That's what
I was
women
just
do. They
about to
go
say
get
that
credit cards.
credit really ain't super necessary unless
Do
you
you
Okay.
have a
possibly make
house
a
right
big
now
purchase.
that you
Yeah,
pay a mortgage for?
the house is
No,
paid
I
off.
don't. Yeah, I paid my house off when I bought
Yeah,
mine.
But did at one point did you make a mortgage?
No, I
yeah.
didn't. I paid mine
Okay,
cash.
you had something that you couldn't afford, so that's not always a constant
I
truth.
just said for a big purchase. You see, you listening to respond. You're not listening to understand. I said for a big purchase is
So
necessary.
you want to respond to be correct. You're not
No,
listening or
no,
responding to
you're
have a
not
conversation.
listening. I said for a big purchase, credit is necessary, but on the day to day, it's not really that necessary if you know how to budget and have a minimalist lifestyle. You
I
don't
mean,
have
I'm
to
saying, but when you going out
utilize.
of the country, they
Minimalist
ain't when you
lifestyle
hold
is
on, but when you go out
selfish.
the country, they're not asking for no motherfucking debit card. You need a credit
You
card, nigga.
can.
I'm
No,
just
you
saying,
don't.
nah.
That's not true. I was just in Cancun. What
I'm
you talking
saying
about?
Cancun. I'm saying, yeah, you can do some shit with a debit card, but I'm saying they prefer a credit card. Prefer a credit card.
Okay, either or,
I'm just
regardless.
saying.
Okay, you got a credit card, but I'm not telling people to
I'm
get
not
a whole
saying
bunch of
that.
credit cards
I'm just
still.
all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, guess what? Men and women need each other, goddamn it. And I feel like women and men both need to understand that you
Ski baby.
motherfuckers don't know enough. Y'all don't know it all, no matter what your foundational structure is, because life has changed from the time y'all got them fucking tidbits, from the time we got our fucking tidbits, that it's
I'm gonna
always room
tell
for
you this.
change and always room for growth. And there
I'm gonna
is
tell you
of
this,
it.
Ski baby. Yeah, I'm. It's gonna be the end of it
End
because
of it.
I'm probably about
I'm
to
just
get off
saying.
soon. Ski baby, the guys who have their shit together, they're not gonna be checking for you
I don't
or
need them to check
Robin.
for me.
And I'm
I'm
just being
cool.
honest.
But
No,
they
I'm
don't
just
need
being
them to check
honest. No,
for
no, no.
me.
Listen,
I'm
those
cool,
guys,
baby. I go
those
meet,
guys don't want to deal with
baby.
the headache because
It
you
ain't the
see
headache.
you are
Guess
cool.
what?
You
I
cool
meet
as hell.
I meet good niggas. It ain't about my headache.
I
It's about my
know.
fucking. It's
I
just that I'm
know.
not fucking. It ain't never been about my mouth or my
For
attitude or
sure.
nothing, my abuse. It's all been
They're
about
not
because I ain't
telling you
giving up
that.
this pussy. It ain't never been
They're not
about
honest
that.
with you.
It's like
They're not honest with
always.
you.
They
They're
are
not
honest.
honest with you. The guys are not honest with women.
They
And they're not
are.
gonna tell
The
you the
niggas I
truth.
pick are honest. I just had one liar in all my life, just one, because all
They
of them
all
sterile bread, not loaf of bread, and I just
they're
had a
not
loaf
gonna
of
tell you
bread
the
that I had to get dismissed. God
see
damn it, because I
see
fuck
a
with
guy
real
like
niggas,
me,
not little
y'all
boys.
can look at me and look at me like the enemy or whatnot, but I would be like the home, I would be
said
like
you
the
was the
brother,
enemy. I
cousin.
said you don't know
I
how to
would be
talk to people.
I will be the
That's all I
family member
said.
that's trying to protect y'all from getting fucked out here in Chuck. That's who
Oh,
I would
baby,
be.
you don't
But
gotta
y'all
know
don't
don't
have
me.
to
care
do
about
that.
y'all
My boots
don't
is
I
care
don't
about
tight.
feel
those
his
guys.
My
spirit.
You
boots is
don't care
tight.
about
I'm
them
the baby
guys
of 5 boys. My
for
game is tight.
sure.
I had a daddy all my
And
life
we
till I was
giving you
41.
game. We
So
trying
I'm
to
Yeah.
give
game
you game.
tight.
You don't
I'm
listen.
game tight for
No, you
sure.
not. But we already
I am.
saw through your game. You
I
trying
am.
to supplement your pay
I'm
for
not no,
coochie.
I'm not.
We already understand that.
I'm not supplementing nothing. I just don't want to fuck. That ain't supplement shit. It's just because I want to reciprocate and give a nigga some motherfucking due just so they talking about $40 bitch. And I want to pay sometime because always dragging us about that shit. And I want to break bread and send a nigga a fucking beard money and shit just because they always into bitches. And it ain't got but no reflecting shit. It ain't none of that. It's just I choose to get a nigga with some brains that's gonna listen to me, that's gonna respect my motherfucking mind, and that we gonna be motherfucking not equal,
The
but he
sad
gonna
part
That's
about
not
respect
it
me.
gonna
is
happen.
the
That's
sad
what
part
he
about
said.
it is the nigga that you talking about with the brains and the bread possibly right there. He ain't gonna want somebody that's because you
But
do
guess
this a
what?
lot.
Mine love me.
That's
Mine
exactly
You
what
do
love
he
that a
me.
said.
lot. You
Mine
do a
love
lot of
me.
it.
Mine
Do-
love my daddy told me the man that's for me is gonna love everything about me, baby. And guess what?
But
Every man
see,
I've been
Who
with
told you
has
that?
loved everything about me.
Who
she
told you
said
that?
Pop said that.
That's a fantasy. Pops
No,
just
it's
giving
not.
you a
It's real life.
fantasy.
Because guess what? Every
He
real
give you the Disney
relationship
fairy
I've been
tale.
in, every real relationship I've been in with niggas, they loved me for me and we soared and we was good. And the only reason why we not together because they didn't want to get married on paper. That's the only reason. And in that time, I wanted it on paper. You understand? So no, baby, I mean solid real niggas. Only one nigga I just had was a loaf of bread. And that nigga
Why
got
you
put
ain't
in the
stay with hold on,
motherfucking
hold on,
field.
hold on. But you're not married now. Why you ain't just stay with him? The
What
hell?
you
That ain't
mean?
make sense.
Why? Because he don't want to be
But
married
you
on
single
paper.
now.
Because he don't want to be married on paper. No, you're not about to pump me up with kids, bitch, and get little. No, nigga, ain't no way.
You got any
Sorry,
kids?
you
You got
got
any
me
kids?
fucked up.
Do you
No,
got kids?
would you go? I got one. She's 26, and I ain't had another one since because I know the game. And motherfucker, you ain't leaving me with them motherfuckers. Change my name or get the fuck on. And nobody wanted it on paper because whatever the white man, they foundation, some motherfucker told them that shit instead of playing the game business wise. But how they told them the story. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm good. I mean, I'm just saying, I just like a strong nigga to
If
understand
you
that I'm
had a
strong
good
too.
guy, I mean,
I mean, yeah, he's straight. I
did he
get
did
good
he
guys.
did he
I
put
get
you
good
on the
guys.
did he
Some
put
bitches
you as a
don't get good niggas.
beneficiary? Did he put you the beneficiary in the life insurance? What's up?
Who?
Did he put you in the house? Like, I mean, what all did he try and do for you to keep you, feeling protected? Did he
I
do
mean, he got
anything?
me my first property. He did a lot, but he didn't want
He
to put
gave
it on
you
paper. He
property and
wanted
all.
children.
Man, get out of
No,
here. You threw that situation away.
I didn't
You
because
doing
guess what?
that.
He's still on my
The nigga
line and
gave
still
you a
love the
property.
dog. And guess what?
He
Still
gave
cut a
you a
check for
property.
school.
You
Guess
tripping. You
what? He love the
tweaking. See,
dog.
that's the
He love the
problem. A lot of
dog.
y'all,
He love the
y'all
dog.
don't
And he
know
know the
y'all got
dog gonna be a
y'all don't
great
know y'all
lawyer.
got something good right in your
I know.
face,
I just
man.
know
That's a
anyway.
fact.
You
He
got
love
something
the
good
dog
right in
and
your
still cut the
face.
checks. He love the dog. Still make sure I'm gonna get through law school
And
and
that's the
cut the check because he know
problem.
I'm a good
That's the
motherfucker.
problem. I
End
would
of
have cut
story.
you loose.
But
Why would
guess
he
what?
still do that? It's a waste of
What,
time.
I'm his nigga and he gonna need a lawyer. So why not have her in your
You his
pocket,
nigga.
nigga?
You
Why
his
not?
nigga. You his
Why
nigga.
not?
Exactly. That's the problem.
Why not
See,
have him in my
the women
pocket?
we got today's women is not the women that's gonna be housewives. They're not gonna be in serious relationships.
I
They're gonna
am.
be
I always be in a serious one.
forever on the cock carousel. And it
Nope,
is
I'm
what it
never on the
is.
cock carousel.
Ain't never been on no carousel.
I ain't never been on one.
Uh-oh. He said
Ever.
Forever on the cock carousel.
Was your wife
Ever.
on the cock carousel before she met
She
you?
was a virgin.
No,
Yeah,
ain't
She was
no,
right.
don't do that.
She was a
Don't do
virgin.
that.
y'all married a
Yeah,
virgin, man.
I
okay.
ain't got to fucking lie.
Okay.
We met in high
I
school.
said okay. Okay, she was a virgin. How old was she? 19?
Like
21?
And that
25?
explains why
No, they met in
19.
high school.
they met
Yeah.
in high school.
Right at the end of high school.
If he met somebody now with that mouth,
Trust me, I can still get chicks now.
No, you
Because
cannot.
you got
You had her
money.
since high school. You had her
I can
trained
still
up.
get chicks. Nah, it
Boom.
ain't even gotta be
Because you
like
got
no.
money. And you
It
got a
ain't gotta
beard.
be about that. And a beard.
It's the beard, my nigga. It ain't the
That's funny
money.
as
Bearded
hell.
wonder.
Nah, here's the thing about it, man. See, that's why I say how you meet in your situations matter. How you date in your life matters too. The time period that you in. Like I said, I got my situation during that time period. The things that we did, it made sense when we were young like that. But see, when you start trying to date in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, that shit gonna change. It's gonna be different. But Ski Baby, the way how you talking right now at your age,
I'm just
it's
talking
gonna be
shit, bro.
unlikely.
But you don't know me, so that's what I'm saying. But that's
I
just
don't.
that's just
But I'm just going off of.
that's just how that look. That's just my excitement because I'm just that motherfucker and I'm just hype about it and you know what I mean. But no, guess what? But even people who know me, Evan know me. You know what I mean. So it's just like I'm a lady, but in the same time, I'm also that nigga because I'm just you know.
But if
So
you want dumb,
either like it or love it, and usually they love it.
But sometimes we always preach about wanting the guy that's like great overall. And I hate to say, I know y'all want to act like finances is a big thing, but if you find a guy who got his stuff together, that's important. So guess what? If you find a guy that has great finances, 9 times out of 10, y'all probably not gonna match.
Who? I got great finances. I don't need his finances. That's the thing, son. That's the problem with men about me. I don't need his finances. That's the thing. I don't need his finances. No, I need his brain to be fucking open and don't think he the motherfucking man that know every fucking thing. Because I'm making my own 80 bands. I don't need the nigga. All I'm saying is I need that nigga to be open-minded.
You want to take care of a guy?
Nigga.
Do you want to take care of a guy?
I mean, no, but if I need to, why he do something else, I can because I done it before.
That's a recipe for disaster. You don't want to do that.
I'm just saying, hey, listen, I've had so much game and so much building blocks from people that love me in my life, especially the men that's been in my life, that's helped me get to where I'm at. So I don't have a problem, helping nobody up the ladder, as long as they got the potential and they taking their own steps.
Yep,
but I'm not pushing nobody.
There goes the stipulations.
Ski Baby.
I got a problem.
Y'all don't want to listen. That's the problem.
But I'm not trying to be rude by saying this at all. But you've been married to somebody that you've been with for years. You not really that much experience in the dating field of today.
Right. Because you're married.
But we do this.
Hold on. Let me just, I'm not trying to cut you off, P. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude.
You're good.
But I'm just saying, it's like certain things, it makes sense, but it's not reality at the same time. You can try to make it reality because it's logical. But if you're going to just cut it, okay, go ahead. Since I can't.
Nothing is new under the sun. Ain't shit changed. The
That's
game is still the same. Hold on, the game is still the same. The players is just a little bit different. But guess what? It's a lot of. Who said they disagree?
I do. I disagree on that.
What?
That women have changed from. I'm not sure. I'm 40, so girls from when I was in high school, even those girls, the game has changed. The women have changed. Everything has changed. It's not the same. Their mentality has changed. Their income has changed. Their position in society has changed. And I think that's the whole thing that men are kind of trying to get hard to adapt to.
Yeah, biology is still biology. I get what you're saying. There are certain things that have changed or whatnot. The players have changed. The characteristics of females. You can say guys.
The characteristics of men wearing purses and shit.
I said, yes. I just mentioned them at the same time.
Purses was meant for men. High heels was created for men.
Okay, so we know both players have changed somewhat. But here's the thing about it: biology is biology. Y'all are still hardwired to be attracted to certain traits that are just natural. That's why y'all like a guy that's naturally taller than y'all.
Yeah,
a guy that's physically
somebody's humanity by saying that biology only plays a part. It doesn't only just
that don't determine everything.
For sure. But what I'm trying to say, that's why I'm saying the game still. There's still things that y'all can get courted on the same way how women back in the day was getting courted on. It just depends if it's actually a guy that y'all actually like. You can still court the same way how women was getting courted back in the day. That's what I'm saying. The game hadn't changed that much. It's just the players act so fucking weird now, and y'all so hard-headed. The guys.
Oh my God! Why we gotta be hard-headed? Why y'all niggas ain't
hard-headed?
I brought up double OZ.
Why y'all ain't hard-headed? Y'all make up all the motherfuckers in prison.
No, he's saying we don't want to listen to
is
him
running
as
over.
law.
Y'all being fucking hard-headed.
We're not listening to him as law, so that's why we're hard-headed.
It's not about it being law. Y'all can be as confused as y'all want to be. If y'all don't want to hear any advice, if y'all think y'all got all the answers,
hold on. Listen, I've been hearing advice from 5 niggas my whole life. Okay, so I listen, but in the same time, I also know I take shit with a grain of salt, and I listen.
Did any of them dudes tell you that you left a good situation?
No, because they spend in my block. I ain't spending theirs.
No. The family members that you got and that you said.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple. Yeah.
Did they tell you that? Oh, you should have stayed with that guy?
No, 1 out of the 3, probably 1.
1 out of the 3. Now you got me. I had to be the next guy to tell you that.
That's life. You live and you learn. So you.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have all the answers.
No, but you live and learn. I wasn't ready, so I play with a motherfucker. I don't want to be dead. I want to live. So if I'm not ready to do that, I'm not about to play. Because you don't play with a man, money, mind, or emotion. So I'm not about to
He
play
be
that emotion
dead.
and be
Ain't
dead.
with nobody either.
What are
So
you
I'm gonna
talking
go
about? If
ahead
he
and sit
gave you a
down.
house though,
I don't give a fuck. If I'm not ready, I ain't
he
about to be
still give you
dead.
money. What are you
Listen,
talking about?
no,
Be dead.
no, I said, listen, he did some shit that why I would never fuck with him again while we just cool now. But he pays
Can't
into
say all
my
that.
school. He pays into my school because he believed in me being a great lawyer. And we've been friends since I was 19. So yes. So yes.
You didn't say all that though. That he
But
did
I
something
mean,
for you.
you didn't give me a chance. I didn't know to get it backstory, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? So yes, he pays into that. Yeah.
Right.
Who wouldn't want to have a lawyer on their team?
All right, Robin. I pray for you. Listening
Thank you.
to
I need
somebody
everybody's prayers, please.
that you listen
But
to
no, I'm
somebody.
gonna just tell you my backstory because I know you're trying to get off. You probably are tired of us.
Yeah,
But
wifey need to get busted down. So
oh well, never mind. I'll just let you go do your
Wow.
thing.
wifey need to get busted down. And yeah, I have an appointment for that. But I'm willing to hear your story though.
No, you're good. Go ahead
Go
and
ahead,
have a nice.
Robin.
Go
No, I'm
ahead.
good.
I'm listening.
No, it's good. Go ahead.
Dang it. We'll get it next time. Don't even
We'll get it
trip.
next time.
We'll get it next time. JB, man. Double O, Robin, man. Everybody else that came through, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the show, man.
Hell
This
yeah.
one of the ones. Yo, JB, we
What's
talked
up?
about this when you started doing it. Bro, we don't get through the panel. We don't get through all the scheduled shit on the show because we got
Yeah.
so much.
Derailed.
You feel me? We do that though. I think it's good.
I think it's great.
That's why a lot of these panels be 5-6 hours.
I love the segment.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
real. The ones that be 5 and 6 hours is because of that.
Yeah. You have 6 topics and then you be on 2 and 3 for 3 hours and you be like, oh shit, we still got 3 more to go.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, man. But nah, JB, you know you my brother. This my dog that kind of, you know what I'm saying, put me on. I kind of met Double O and them when I met you. And
Okay.
they let you know podcast, man. Check them out, bro. They do the
Oh hell
sports
yeah!
shit. They
All right,
do.
let you know. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. I fuck with
Yeah.
them, man.
Right on, y'all.
Hell
Yes, sir.
yeah. And then JB Reacts. Make sure y'all definitely sub to them. Robin is the #1 fucking supporter on the planet. Shout out to her. And man, we just man, appreciate it. But JB, just tell them what's up, man. Tell them like
Yeah.
he go ahead.
Y'all can check me out, JB Reacts. Hopefully, eventually, I could probably get back and doing the lives or whatnot, some type of duo live collaboration type setup. But hey, man, we just stand with the grind, man. We can't stop. We gotta continue. I appreciate everybody on the panel. Red Pill Crip, like I said, he definitely always looked out for me. He always stayed down, so I appreciate him. Double OZ, good to meet you. Ski Baby and Robin, I appreciate y'all. This was a great conversation. This was this wasn't no malice, in nobody's hearts on the conversation. We all just trying to build and trying to get to a good center point, but everything's one shoe don't fit all. So they ain't gonna be different for everybody. But just know that it's always a cause and effect to everything.
Amen. It is.
You can't have all this dick with no consequences. You feel me?
He slid it in.
It's always gonna be consequences. Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. But hey, man, y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a good night.
Much
Have a
love,
good night.
JB. Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Have a good night.
Hell yeah. Double O, man. Oh shit, Ski left too. Double O, man. Let them know, man. What time is it, man?
You already know, man. Double OZ Let You Know podcast, man. It's what we did. We did the basketball joint today. We got it's coming up here Tuesday. We got the football. I know they gonna be hot over there. I know there's some stuff going down with the coast.
Nigga, we
I know
10.
they
It's
hot.
10 to nothing right now.
Yeah, they in their feelings right now. I hear. So that I know y'all want to tune in. If y'all like football, we do football at 10 o'clock. And then on Wednesday we do the podcast 10 o'clock as well. So that's why I'm rocking, man. You already know I appreciate you jumping on. Let me get on there, sending that link up.
Always, brother. You already know. It's family, my nigga. Don't leave yet. I'm gonna play this outro real quick, and I want to holler at you before you go. All right, gang, man. Y'all already know Red Pill Crip. Please sub to the channel, sub to all my people's channel. Let you know Mac Mall, not the shop. JB Reacts. You know what I'm saying? Justice League. Let you know all that. Make sure y'all sub to the channel, man. Help us get these numbers up, bro. We are not. Thank you, Robin. You already know we love you. Bro, I'm not saying nothing about nobody. I just think that we are some of the most diverse panels and we have good conversations. We got flaws we got to tweak, but man, if y'all want entertainment and y'all enjoy this type of content, bro, we there. We just don't got the numbers yet, but it's coming. So don't give up. Stay strong. See y'all niggas next time. Bitch. Oh shit, I don't know how to end the stream. Oh god damn it. Sorry. Here we go.
A leader that's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope trying to find a fiend. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard that I fall that I never won. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard that I fall that I never won. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go and go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm curried from 3. All nets for smoking cars and small vets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Coon got the whole